Good morning, everyone. Oh, Greg didn't turn the music up all the way. He was sitting here all quiet. Just want to turn my blanket on. Cold. Currently on my phone, sitting in the new condo, affordable camp chair without any other furniture. No. Oh, but that's kind of the best part of moving, isn't it? You know, when you haven't moved all your stuff in yet, and it's like all brand new. Good vibes. You know, the fridge is empty, so you have to eat some random shit you found. Did Greg do a good job? I've got no idea what the title is. Where am I? Hey lads, good morning. Yeah, it's just quiet music, I'm sorry. I left Greg to it and he didn't put the music on loud enough. Yeah, I remember when we moved into our last place, you know, fuck all in the fridge. We ended up eating some like Irish soda bread that we found at the supermarket. Some other like just some reduced items that we'd found. Good morning, good morning. He's well trained. I'm going loco, trying to find a motive. Ah, it's good, Greg. I don't know if Greg's in chat. I might actually just message him and say that's a good one. Yeah, happy Easter Tuesday, everyone. How was your Easter? Did you guys do anything thrilling? I just say to Greg, everyone loves the title. Good job. Hey, Sack, good morning. Blood, good morning. Thank you. Yeah, when I first moved into my new apartment, I just had one armchair. It was so cool. I had to eat nothing but Pop-Tarts. I just feel like that moment where that kind of liminal space, I guess, when you've just moved in somewhere is just, I don't know. It's just a bit of a vibe sometimes. It's a lot larger. It's because now you got so much space for all your books, all your book nooks, all your miniatures. Yeah. Do you not have do you have any furniture coming from the old apartment, or was that all? Had family over yesterday. Good to see the kids. That's enough. Yeah, like that's enough. It's enough until Christmas. Hey, Lost, good morning. Yeah, there's nothing but potential. When you put your shit in the space, you all of a sudden realize how much crap you own and how much little space you have, and you're like, well, guess this is it. Sitting on the floor is all in boxes. You didn't film yourself packing your stuff, Rooks. What did I watch? Yeah, it's a wonderful time before you get your upstairs neighbors are a tap dancing troupe. Yeah, we've been lucky. I think even our neighbors in the last place, we didn't have any issues with them. Yeah, I remember some, like, we didn't have any noise issues. Maybe we were the annoying neighbors. Yeah, where did that bicycle come from? Oh my god. The so when we moved, first time when we moved in together, Greg had this old bicycle that the chain kept falling off. So you'd cycle so far and then his chain would fall off his bike. And he was like, we need to get rid of it at some point and get a new one, or because it was really rickety and old, and it had enough. But we still moved in with it because it was still, you know, we still needed it, or, you know, he was still using it sometimes as a mode of transport. And we were moving stuff in, and the car is like, I don't know, maybe 3 houses away, just, you know, down the road. See the front door, see the car. It wasn't like that far. So we were moving boxes, and, you know, there was somebody coming by all the time. And we leant his bike against the kind of the front wall. We lent the bike to go and get another box or something, turn around, and the bike had gone. Someone had stolen the bike. Someone had immediately stolen that bike. It was, we weren't looking at it for like 2 seconds. And it was gone. And we didn't actually mind because we needed, easy way to get rid of it, right, Sect? It was, we didn't have to dispose of it ourselves. But it does make you wonder how far they got riding that bike before the chain fell off. Hey, Predator, good morning. Doing good. I'm glad you're doing good today. Did you have a good long weekend? If you did get a long weekend. Oh, fourth, why don't you just leave it outside and someone will take it off your hands? You won't get paid for it, but someone will take it off your hands. Oh, a blender with an automatic hot plate. Wow. You could blend and make soup in the same thing. Oh, you don't use it for the... Is it good at both those things? Oh, Darth, I will see you later if you can hear us. Yeah, just leave it outside and it'll disappear. You don't need to pay to get rid of it. And you think that maybe someone who really needs it gets a bike. Either that or you will have provided a nice bike to some kind of gang. Don't make soup. No, I don't like soup that much. We went through a phase of having a lot of smoothies, but I feel like it's just a phase, Mom. It's just a phase. I'm trying to think if I did anything this weekend that's worth like telling you guys about. Like, I don't know. I don't think I even played any Ace Attorney. You went to the park. You went out, shit flap? Outside? How was it? Yeah, just leave things on the curb and they'll be gone in short. Yeah, I think we left something like after we realized that there was this magically disappear. You know, you could just put things outside and they'd magically disappear. I think we did leave something outside and it did just mystically disappear. Did I even go out this weekend? Maybe we went to the supermarket. Maybe? I seem to remember going to the supermarket to pick up some oat milk. But although it's... Greg did sect. Greg took Suze for walks. You going through a smoothie phase? Pip, what's your favorite smoothie? Yeah, I went through a smoothie phase and now I have a smoothie maker because you think, wow, they're like whole meals, you know, have like so much fruit. And then you're like, oh, I could have bought a smoothies now, or it gets too cold and you don't want any smoothies. Yeah. Oh, if you leave things out, people just use them on the sidewalk. Just don't leave a toilet out there then. Yeah, just ends up turning to trash. Shit flap, you also went through a smoothie phase. Did we all go through? We have a poll. You go through a... Because you think, oh, I really like supermarket smoothies, so I'll make my own. It's cheaper. And then you realize that the reason you kind of liked supermarket smoothies was because they were easy. And you didn't have to make them. All right. That's going to be the question of the day. You get through a smoothie phase. I'm a tax specialist. Yeah, because it's coming up to tax season, isn't it? Morticious. Yeah. Sleeping, cleaning, and recovering from the tax season. Oh, is it just finished? I think tax season in the UK is, well, tax season is kind of all year round here. You get a whole year to file your taxes. I'm not sure if it's the same in the US. Yeah, might be healthier, homemade, less fruit in one go. Oh, avocados, you know? I've never been brave enough to put an avocado in a smoothie. Because, I don't know, it's like, it's a vegetable. Has no place in my fruit smoothies. Yeah, fruit is expensive. So it's sometimes even cheaper just to buy the smoothies. Yeah. Do they make it a bit thicker? I've heard of using avocados in like cake and stuff. Ooh, that's tasty, Loss. Have you put anything with it, or just like have you spiced it up at all? Southern California, smoothie phase on every corner, very good. Yeah, they like their smoothies in California. I see a lot of like Erewhon. I've seen a lot about Erewhon doing nice smoothies. Frozen blueberries make a mess. Yeah. Was it a blueberry disaster, shit flap? No, avocado is not a fruit. I'll fight you. Is avocado legit a fruit? It's like, oh, tomatoes are fruit. Yeah, like, sure they are, but I don't want them in my smoothies. Avocado? Yeah. A fruit. It is a fruit. Hey, hippo. Fruit. Okay, I'll do 50-50. Get 3 months to do taxes. Christ. That's intense, you know, for like tax specialists and accountants and stuff. That must be like a really intense 3 months. Oh, a toasted I think I'm going through my toasted sandwich phase. Greg's parents bought us a toasted sandwich maker years ago. And honestly, I don't like it that much. It's not a good one. Like, not to shit on them. Like, it's very nice. And the actual toasted sandwich maker itself is very nice. But it doesn't close all the way. It's like 2 hot plates. And there's no space for the sandwich. So if you want it closed, the sandwich gets in the way of it closing. And it does have clips on the side. But you essentially need the sandwich to be paper thick in order to fit in the sandwich maker. So it's not, it's not great. But I am quite enjoying myself. Yeah, it squeezes one side. Yeah. Yeah, it's not a good sandwich maker. Not to shit on them, you know. But I am enjoying my toasted sandwiches. That's true, Riggs, it's true. Yeah. I did strain my entire hand pulling weeds. Oh, the cheese is the best bit, and the butter, like if you butter the outside of it. Oh, it's $66. Had to spend $80 to file them. Why do you have to spend money to get someone to file them for you, Loss? Or do you have to pay to file your own taxes? Because that wouldn't surprise me either. Don't have a strong flavor. Avocados. Add a great creaminess. I just can't, but I think, okay, maybe I'll try it then. I don't know, I find the very idea of putting avocado in a smoothie a bit revolting. I don't want to sound like a dick. I'm just like, oh, yeah, maybe I'll try it. And then I think a bit more about it. And I'm like, oh, I don't want to. Shit flap, thank you for gifting a sub to Fruity Avocado. Thank you. Maybe Fruity Avocado will have something to say about those, putting the avocados in. Hey, July, good morning. Oh, Loss, I see. But that's quite nice, just not, like, and if anything goes wrong, is it their fault? Yeah, you know what, maybe I'm just not hip enough. It's a new concept. I'm not hip enough. I'm really old. Yeah. How do I feel about guacamole? It does make me ill when I have it. But that's the other ingredient's fault, so it's nothing against avocado for that. Oh, frozen spinach. Also kind of revolts me. I guess I'm just not a green smoothie kind of person, am I? Let me get... there we go. Can I eat nuggets? Hang on, lads. The game is broken. I think the game's broken. I hope Greg can have a look at this. It's punted up an error message. I don't like kiwi either. I hate kiwi.
Guacamole isn't mushy peas.
You're disappointed? You're disappointed that something isn't one of the worst things that we make in the UK for? I just apparently really hate green food. I'm like, ugh. Like a toddler being like, that sounds fucking gross. Oh, hang on. I'm screenshotting it for Greg. Oh, okay. He wants me to restart it. All right. No.
Yes, I'm a disgrace.
Absolute disgrace. I don't know if I've ever met anyone who like really likes mushy peas. I feel like it's kind of a, you know, like a bit passionate about them before. They're great, but not to be overdone. Oh. So I can't eat peas. Peas make me sick. What do mushy peas taste like? If you could just, is it like pre-chewed peas? Okay. I fixed the game. I mean, I fixed the game, Greg fixed the game, but it's fixed regardless. Right. It's already captured? Yeah. Fergus Henderson loves mushy peas. They're just, I don't know. Well, you think, why do people eat that with fish and chips? Why do people eat that with fish and chips? Was it a whole plate of mushy peas? Is what I'm assuming. Oh, bangers and mash. The worst meal I've had in my visits to the UK. My God. It was at the museum pub near the British Museum. I mean, do you think the museum pub was just not good because it was for tourists? Like, you know, do you think that it wasn't a good pub, or do we think that it was actually bad? Bangers and mash. Bangers and mash is okay. Well, I mean, I wouldn't say it was a highlight of our cuisine. Oh, is it? Was it bad, Shipflap?
It has to be in there.
Not so good Chinese restaurants. Ooh.
It won't budge.
I assume that it's
Try harder.
people were eating fish and chips and they were like, damn, this meal is far too greasy. This is, you know, there's nothing healthy on my plate. And then they looked to their left where someone was throwing up the peas they had for lunch. And they thought, well, might as well add these. And that's how it started. I've forgotten what we were doing.
It's
so
a fancy card.
we know there's been a lady who's died. We are her solicitor or lawyer. We wrote her will. But then we accidentally bungled her will. And it flew out the window. And we need to get it back because we need to find out who's murdered her. Loss, thank you. Quite an image. Well, is that not what mushy peas looks like? British food labeled good enough for the tourists. I don't know. I'm trying to think, have I eaten in like a really touristy restaurant before? And like, was it good? I don't know if I've ever eaten in somewhere like that I'd think was a... I had a coffee once in the Natural History Museum, but it was, you know, can't really go like horrifically wrong with a coffee. At an entirely different meal fish. Oh, we did just corner that rat. We can, I think, get hints in this game. I think. I can't find them right now, but I'm sure there was a hint system. She's not. No, Suze. The telephone sec. Thank you. Yeah. I think I was looking for... Oh, yeah, then there's this lady. Diana works for the government. Right. Let's just get, like, a push in the right direction.
Thank you for calling the Rice Express on.
It's been a long weekend. I don't remember anything that's happening in any game. I actually, you know what?
What do you need?
I do somewhat remember what's happening in Siberia. We were stuck in that asylum. Did we leave the asylum? We did leave the asylum. And we're trying to get that guy his leg. Oh, and there was that old man who was having a heart attack who I bullied. Well, he bullied me first, so I thought that he deserved
a hint.
So we bullied him. And now there's that drunk and we're trying to get his boat. Yeah. Did you, Rooks? I've got an actually interesting question, Rooks. Did you find the food easier on your stomach in the UK? Because I've heard lots of people from the US find the food in Europe and in the UK is easier on their stomach. She's not there, Loss. I said she wasn't. I need help opening this briefcase. How do I get into Herman's room?
How do I get into Herman's room?
Herman's room? Using the right item will be key to getting in there.
Hey, Elle. Good morning. Okay.
I need help opening this briefcase.
I doubt you managed to unlock it. Some brute force might be the better option.
We did just open that briefcase.
I need a hint about one of the safe mechanisms.
Which one did you have in mind?
I need a hint about the voice lock.
You're all set. You just need a recording of Lady Ontawald's voice. Be ready with that device of yours.
I remember.
I need another hint about the voice
We
lock.
couldn't figure out
Listen
how
out for Lady
to...
Ontawald's voice. It might be closer than you think.
I need another hint about the voice lock.
Oh, what about that automated message from Lady Ontawald? Have you tried recording
That's great. Thank you.
Actually,
that? All right.
I hate lamb.
that's enough hints for now.
Min and lamb is the foulest. It's like, have you ever wanted to just eat toothpaste on some meat that doesn't taste even nice? Like, lamb, I don't like the taste of lamb, even by itself. And then you put toothpaste on top of it. Oh my god, we tried the shamrock shake. I think it's the first time the UK has had the shamrock shake for St. Patrick's Day. Usually it's an American thing. Oh, it tasted like toothpaste ice cream. It was so gross. It was so bad. So, blah. It was really, really, blah. Yeah. What's a British dish that I find hard to stomach? Like, I guess mint and lamb, but I don't know if that's really a British dish. Oh, probably like shepherd's pie. Your mum loves it, does she? What does she like about it? Not to like have a personal attack on her. Oh, soft wheat grows better in Europe. So America has hard wheat. Europe has soft wheat. Yeah, I also wonder if it's the, like the additives and the artificial flavorings. There we go. Now we can record the ladies.
I now have a voice recording of Lady
You
Unterwald.
like a shepherd's pie? Was it a Scottish restaurant and had shepherd's pie? Have you tried cottage pie, Loss? You hate shepherd's pie! I think that's the first thing that we've ever agreed on, Rooks. She's a big fan of McDonald's. So am I. Now I've got something in common with your mom. It's like I'm a member of the family. Hey, happy Tuesday. You like a shepherd? What appeals to everyone about shepherd's pie? Making lentil lasagna after not having had lasagna for many years. I'm not a fan of lasagna's too sweaty for me. I do like a roast potato. Like a really crispy roast potato. Oh, delicious. Oh, really, Alex? I like the variety.
Let's see if the lock
McDonald's
responds
has.
to Lady Unterwald's voice recording.
I've never had buffalo, mate.
Thank
It's a
you
bit too
for
fancy
calling
for me.
the Rice Express onboard service. This call may be recorded for training purposes.
Oh, we do a lot of artificial
What?
flavorings and additives, but we just tell everyone about it. Oh, there isn't a requirement. We
Think
don't
that
tell people
did it.
about it. Oh, I love
Stand
that.
back, Arthur.
What is all this paperwork?
This is one of Lady Unterwald's wills, all right.
Oh, yeah.
Another will?
How many
Wait,
wheels has she got?
There's another one. And
Coffee.
another. Oh, dear. There are hundreds of wills here.
It's,
Every
I've
alteration
got an
Lady Unterwald
Americano.
ever made. These could go back years.
Oh, wow.
Somebody would have to go through all this paperwork.
Well, we
to
are her
check.
solicitor. I feel like
My goodness.
we should.
Finally, some bureaucracy.
We do love paperwork. You sure our character does?
62,015? 62,016?
So, did you find
This
what
is you
were
guys
looking for?
filing your taxes.
Not exactly.
I think I quite like
Still
that
need to
sec.
locate the lost will, but I should be able to compare it against these revisions. How's the espionage going?
Ooh,
The
chili
safe
mac?
didn't
What,
contain
like
any
chili mac and
financial records,
cheese?
if
Lost.
that's why you're here.
No, that's not the reason I came. Listen, I recorded a suspicious phone call shortly after the death of Lady Unterwald.
What kind of phone call?
Here, you can play it on your recorder.
Please, I just need more time. We had an agreement, Herman. I
Oh,
don't want to have to call off our deal. It's not my fault.
You'll just have to figure it out. We believe in you.
I have to go. It's not safe here.
okay. So
That's
Herman
Herman.
is.
He sounded terrified. Do you think he's wrapped up in Lady Unterwald's death?
I can't say for sure, but I think it's time we found out.
So we don't know where Herman is actually.
Herman?
There's the will. Do you see it at the window?
Herman's belongings are still here. It doesn't look like he fled. Let's take a look around. Maybe we'll find a clue.
Never heard it. What called like its full legal name? Chili mac and cheese.
It's a cheap whisper note knockoff. No
God.
self-respecting writer should be opting for an off-brand model.
Are you comparing office supplies right now?
All right. Do you think we can?
Aha! I've got you this time! No, don't you dare! It's Lady Unterwald's
Look at our
will.
hair.
It must have traveled down the carriages. It's so close, but just out of reach.
I think it'd be so funny if it wasn't. Oh, do I have something that I can, like a hooky?
If only I could reach a little further. Nope.
It is really nice, isn't it?
That doesn't work.
Oopsie daisy. And the music's really good as well. And I think the voice acting. Maybe it's a sticky note sect. Okay, I'm ready. I don't know if it's on console as well.
All right, here goes nothing.
It looks like something that would be quite good on Switch. Oh my god.
I got it.
I've never wanted to read anything more. If that gets torn out of my
Well done,
hands, I'll
Arthur.
cry.
Where there's a will, there's a way.
Hello? Is that you, detective? Hey, you're not Herman.
I didn't have
What
time
are
to look
you
around the
doing
whole
here?
room, though.
We were just,
We could
Naruto
ask you the
fanfic.
same question.
A niche.
We were looking for the detective. Wait, what's that you're holding?
Nothing.
Oh, this is just a piece of paper. All very inconsequential.
You found the missing will. We can do the reading now, Mr. Ackerman.
I don't think that's a good idea.
We should get started right away.
There's still a lot of cross-referencing we need to
Oh, we insist.
Wanted to have a look around his bedroom.
Well, Arthur? What does it say? I'm not sure I should...
Oh, get on with it.
All right, all right. It reads as follows. I, Lady Unterwald, being of sound mind and legal capacity, leave my entire estate to
Us.
Arthur Ackerman.
What? You poisonous...
We're so rich!
Turned her against us.
We were right to distrust you.
Shit flap,
Hand over
thank
that
you
will.
for gifting us subbed a meaty avocado. God, meaty avocado.
Hey, that's
Is
your
that
hearing
avocado
hole.
we meet, or... Oh,
It's all starting to make sense now.
did
What
they
is it,
find one of the
Mother?
spare ones?
Arthur clearly manipulated my dear sister's living will in his own favor.
No!
Then murdered her to claim the estate for himself.
It's
That would be
not
illegal.
what it looks like.
That's not the kind of thing I would do.
Oh dear.
Seize him!
Yeah, do we think that's avocado in the shape of meat? Or meat in the shape of an avocado? I know one year I saw an Easter egg that was in the shape of an avocado. Like a posh Easter egg. Did anyone get any Easter eggs over Easter? Any that you'd like to tell the rest of the class
I
about?
assure you, detectives, these restraints are unnecessary.
Herman Merman, as I live and breathe. I hope you don't mind me saying, but we're big fans of your
Ooh,
work.
what
Isn't
chocolate
that
one,
right,
Russ?
Bailey?
Chocolate fish?
I mean, yes, I could hardly contain
Big one,
my
small one?
excitement.
How,
We were thinking, maybe
lifelike
you could help
fish.
us out, Herman.
Well,
Life-sized
I'm
or-
always happy to assist a fan.
Maybe you could tell us what happened on the Royce Express.
You want to know about the Royce Express?
We wanted to
I
give
get it,
you
Rooks.
the
You didn't want to
opportunity
spend the
set
weekend with
record
us. It's
straight.
fine.
What do you say?
No, like you were moving as well. Makes sense. Would you have gotten an Easter egg if you were there, though? Oh, like a chocolate frog, 15 centimeters long. I really need to keep my tape measure here so I can look at the actual scale. Are we Herman now?
Don't you think I should speak to an attorney?
Oh,
You hear that,
cat.
Bailey? The man wants to
A
speak
little
to an attorney.
baby.
Brave man.
Especially after all the legal trouble Mr. Ackerman
What
has
a little
landed you in.
baby.
I suppose it couldn't hurt to regale you with a new Herman tale.
A Herman Merman tale.
That's a boy.
Can you tell us your earliest
No,
memory from that
Alex.
day,
I
Herman?
hope, I
Let
hope
me
everything's
think.
okay.
I believe it
Are you
all
home
began
now?
at my publisher's office. I just pitched my latest novel, you see.
No,
It
all
was
the well
going
wishes
down
to
in
your dad. I hope
absolute
it's. I hope.
storm.
Yeah, I hope it goes okay, or it went
Thank you,
okay.
Herman. What an interesting pitch.
Not how you want to spend
And
Easter,
what
eh?
a title. Herman Merman
Treat
and
yourself
the
to
Suburban
a
Bird.
reduced
And we
price
just think it's
Easter
so
egg
brave
now.
of you to come here and pitch us another crime novel.
Another crime novel. Look, there's a
Especially
Herman
considering
toy
the
as well.
current landscape.
Thank you.
14-year-old lady
What do you
baby.
mean?
What's her name?
Well, there's no easy way to say this.
The data indicates a sharp decline in your particular brand of fiction.
We've also run into some problems with your branding deals.
Surely not the Herman Merman dolls. You assured me they'd be a hit.
I kind of
I'm
want a
afraid
Herman
so,
Merman doll.
Herman.
I mean, anime figure.
We can't even give these away.
Oh my god.
Stop that. I don't like it. Well, what do you suggest we do?
Not to worry. We're already prototyping an exciting line of Dirk Chiselson products.
Not Dirk.
Stop that. I don't like it.
Ahem. This is just a
A
prototype,
Herman Merman
of course.
body pillow, yes please.
Very much still in the early development phase.
So that's it then. I've been replaced.
No. Nobody said you're being replaced, Herman.
We're simply...
Dirk has
How do we say this?
the facial shape of the crimson chin.
Avenues.
Yes, that's it.
I do feel you're making a big mistake here. Herman Merman and the Suburban Burden is a gold mine.
I'm afraid it's ultimately out of our hands, Herman. But if you feel strongly about this idea, we could always petition the board.
Bored?
The board.
The board? Oh my god, the wheel!
If you dare.
Oh, he feels better now. That's
Behold,
a
I
relief.
alone control
Yes,
the
I'm going
means
home
of
soon.
production.
Go ahead.
Hopefully you
Herman.
get a nice long
Just
sleep,
place your
like the
manuscript into the
relief.
slot, and we'll give the old
Please
algorithm
do,
a
Alex.
spin.
Congratulations, if that congratulations are what's in order. Like, hopefully we can keep you company.
Determining market value. An appealing protagonist. Margins below threshold. Unsatisfactory target demographic. Manuscript denied.
Hey, Logno.
Ah,
Oh,
well.
wow.
there you have it.
We all really enjoyed your pitch, but the board doesn't seem to agree.
Yeah.
If you have anything else to pitch, we'd be glad to hear it, though.
Oh, an Easter
With
basket.
your day job.
Wait, you want me to pitch something else?
You're a valued client, Herman. Just let us know when you're ready.
Oh, that's nice, Urban. Cute. Cute, cute. Did it have chocolate in it as well, Urban?
This board is the only thing standing between me and my next published work.
Her name
I'll
is
need
Olive.
to disable it somehow.
So cute! Short hair, white heart on her belly, and gold eyes. Oh, what a baby. Oh, that's so cute. My granddad had black and white cats.
One crank of that lever and the board will spring into action. I'm assuming this doubles
Oh,
as the out tray.
Well, if you
There's a
exclamation
rejected
mark
manuscript in here already.
merch. Take it? Yeah, let's
Waste
take it.
not, want not.
You were the dealer, Urban. I got some chili beans for you. also, if you exclamation mark VODS, please subscribe to the VODS. We're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers on there, so.
It's the manuscript to my latest masterpiece, Herman Merman and the
Suburban Burden.
It's the romance novel I retrieved from the bin. Perhaps I should have left it there.
No. I love
doesn't
going
work.
through the bin. I'll ring that bell, Homer.
What do we have here?
Oh.
They
Take a
won't
peek.
look at any manuscripts manually whilst that board is still active.
Okay, so we need to vandalize the board. Oh, we can only hope, Brooks.
I'll just grab a cup of water.
Oh, maybe I can, like... You know...
Liquid detected in script input device. Attempting self-cleaning process. Self-cleaning process completed successfully.
We'll need to shit in there.
Sabotage attempt denied.
Drat! I'll have to do better than that. Oh, it's weighty. Could be
Oh.
70,000 words by
Oh my god!
estimate.
No.
Oh, it's
No.
no.
No. Yeah, just as a prank.
That doesn't work. I refuse to grant Dirk the satisfaction of
Oh,
having
so this is...
approved.
Okay, so this is Dirk's. Shall we fill it up with water? No.
I've filled the cup with plenty of drinking water.
I don't know why I really like... I like the little movement of the water. It's very satisfying.
I see a letter opener and a mini stapler.
Yeah, it is nice. Can I take it?
Hands off.
I don't need to call anyone right now.
Oh, well, that's a lot of shit.
They won't mind if I borrow this. Oh, Dirk Chiselton, my arch nemesis. What does he have that I haven't got?
Probably
An adoring fan base.
Critical acclaim.
Upper body strength.
a fantastic chin.
I have a great deal of sympathy for the pigeon. Misunderstood.
Oh, yeah,
Not
I heard about that,
particularly
Alex.
Popular.
Yeah, the
Considered a
Oblivion
nuisance
remake.
More than anything.
You know, a lot of our focus testing said the same thing about you, Herman.
Yeah, is anyone... Are you guys looking forward
These
to it?
boxes likely contain manuscripts from
Brock,
my
comma.
peers. It's a pile of recalled Herman Merman merchandise.
Closer to a towering stack, if you ask me.
I was thinking it's more of a monument to
That you can see all the Herman Merman dolls where my head was.
rejection.
Thanks
You
for
want
the
dishes?
input.
Very much.
These boxes likely contain manuscripts
I
from
hope you
my
and Olive
peers.
enjoy all the delightful VODs. I wonder if I can...
Hey,
Well, I was hoping maybe he would, like, look away.
talk to me, Hermie.
Can you, like, look over there?
Are you sure you can't approve the Suburban Burden?
Sorry,
Oh,
Hermie. If the
Daggerfall
board doesn't
remake,
approve,
Alex.
I just can't help you.
So you can't think for yourself? You go along with whatever the board decides?
It's a medical condition, okay? My doctor calls it an intuition deficiency.
You suffer from an intuition deficiency?
I'm a textbook case for chronic indecisiveness.
120
What are you
gigabytes.
going to do about it?
I haven't decided yet.
I guess it'll be nice for people who haven't played Oblivion. It's me. To be able to play it in a nice wrapper. If you don't like the delightful VODs, feel free to keep that locked up deep inside. Yeah. You know what? You don't even have to watch them. Just subscribe to the VODs channel. You don't even need to watch them.
With the Herman merchandise?
Oh, you mean the Herman Merman merch line?
Herman
Well, I have to
Merman?
say I love it, Hermie. Just love it.
I love it, Hermie.
That's a relief.
No, I really do have to say I love it. It's a contractual obligation.
I'm afraid our target demographic is finding the doll a little...
Off-putting.
Unpleasant.
repellent, yes.
Oh, a Skyrim remaster. I'm honestly surprised they didn't do a Skyrim remaster and went for Oblivion instead, because Todd likes to sell Skyrim. It's like a hobby for him. Every week he wakes up and he's like, right, how am I going to sell Skyrim this week?
Why are there so many Herman dolls in your office?
The stores couldn't ship them, so I guess they got sent back.
Luckily, we made them on the cheap, so we didn't take too large a hit.
I didn't realize you could pack a doll with that much sawdust.
Oh, wow.
But we made it work.
I'm a little concerned about Dirk Chiselton.
Herb.
Maybe they'll make a Skyrim mod or a Skyrim DLC.
There's no need to assume the worst. We may not even have to make a choice between you.
So, you wouldn't end our relationship to chase larger numbers?
Like he said, we may not even have to make a terrible but obvious choice.
Money or no money?
I should probably get back to formulating.
Yeah, if the Oblivion remaster sells
We're
well
all
enough.
rooting for you, Herman.
I mean, we were talking about it last week, weren't we? That I was saying, I wonder how many people haven't, like, so you know the new Elder Scrolls is coming out. I was wondering how many youngsters these days had like played Skyrim and Oblivion, like who is looking forward to the new Elder Scrolls is the probably a bit of an older, I believe I called it a dad game. When we were talking about Skyrim, is more of an older audience. So I think an Oblivion remaster could be a way for them to get a younger audience in to the into the Elder Scrolls, and then, you know, they play the Oblivion remaster, they then play the Skyrim remaster, and then they're all set up to pay top dollar for the new Elder Scrolls game, Elder Scrolls 6, right? Yeah. Oh, forgot to fill up the said cat water bowl. Dying of dehydration.
What's on your mind, Mr. Merman?
Hello, Mr. Mush. Hello, Charm. Good morning.
Must I submit my application through the board?
There's no need to be frightened of the board.
Would it be the moment
What
that,
happened to all the script readers I used
you know,
to
he
see
wakes up
around
on
here?
The board felt they'd get in the way.
the prison car?
Weak, fragile creatures, bound by their miserable corporeal forms.
Yeah, 2028. So Oblivion remaster this year. We're 2025. Skyrim remaster either 2026 or 2027, and then Elder Scrolls 6 2028, and we're all ready for it. Yeah, first time you wake up, he said the thing, let's throw the popcorn. Yeah.
What kind of literature did you feed the board again?
We gave it everything we could get our hands on.
We thought the algorithm
Oblivion,
would benefit from a
Mr. Murch, is the
wide-ranging
remake.
pool of information.
And
I want to know how much
sure
they're going to charge for it.
all
Have they
this
said yet?
Information hasn't made your board a little unhinged.
I think they could charge.
My rage knows no bounds.
Oh, I think they'll probably charge full price, right?
Tremble before me. Look upon your
$80.
works and despair.
Yeah, so I
I
thought
am testament to
40.
the folly of man.
No, well,
Oh,
yeah, I think
sounds
£40.
like somebody's got a case of the Mondays.
The Mondays. Ah! Yeah, I was wondering. I don't know whether maybe they'll try and sell it for full price. Like $80 or so. So what's $80 in GBP? Is that like, I don't know what. $80, 80. That would be £60, but they probably sell it for £70 because as they can.
Tell me about this Dirk Chiselton character.
Well, Dirk is our best-selling author
I guess
right
Doom
now.
is.
The
Is that
public can't get enough,
a
and the
Doom
board
remake?
just loves him.
Our market research suggests
You'd probably be able to get it day one in
huge
the
part of the appeal.
Xbox
They're all
Pass
true
anyway.
tales from his time pounding the pavement.
Pounding
you
the
know?
pavement.
So I've
Oh,
heard.
it is a new one. Okay.
You could learn a thing or
Yeah.
two from him, Herman. Dirk is hitting all our core demographics. And you know what they say.
I don't know what they say actually. Who are they?
What are they saying? Is it about
It's a
me?
prequel. Okay.
You've heard the expression out with the old, in with the new.
No, usually they say out with the new, in with the
Take it
old.
that I'm the old in this equation.
You've had a good run, but haven't you considered stepping aside? Perhaps it's time to let Dirk have his time in the sun. No? Trust me. You'll want to jump before you get pushed.
You're saying I'm to be pushed out?
No, nobody's saying that. But your sales haven't quite
just
met our
hinting at it.
expectations, and you have to agree the board has taken a rather active dislike to you. It's important to remember this isn't personal, Herman. It's just business.
Well, it feels pretty personal to me.
I guess it's ripping the bandage off, Rooks.
It's all right if you disliked my latest manuscript.
I think this is
It doesn't matter
after the
what I
murder.
think. It's the board you have to convince.
I think.
Ah,
Or is this
so you do
No, this
like
is
it.
prior
I
to
didn't say
murder.
that.
So when Herman was in the police station, that was the present. And then the murder was the past. And then we're even more in the past before the train and before the murder. Yeah.
I should probably get
I
back
don't think
to
I watched any
formulating
shows
my
over the
pitch.
weekend even.
Step to it, Mr. Merman.
I'm sure I watched something. I seem to remember watching something. You know, I've been watching a lot of videos on
How can
the
I help, Herman?
new Universal theme park that's opening up. I don't know why I really like theme parks. It's I like the theming. It's like a giant theatre production almost that you get to go and walk around in. Hey, drunk, ahoy! Good morning, good evening. How was your Easter weekend?
Are you sure you can't approve
Yeah, we
of
just
my
keep going
work?
further and further back
I'm
each
sorry,
time.
Herman, but everything has to go through the board now. If the board doesn't
They might say
give
something
the green
relevant.
light,
You have to make sure
then
that
we're
we've...
out of luck. Now keep trying. I'm sure you got plenty of ideas floating around in that head of yours.
No, I haven't been to a
Oh,
theme park in
yes,
a long
I'm
time, Alex, as well.
positively brimming with new ideas.
So I watch the
That's the
videos so I can
spirit.
be there in spirit.
I have a few questions about the board.
The
I'd be
new
happy to help.
Universal
What do you want to know?
theme park looks good though. They have one for the Dark Universe, like the Universal monsters. So the Mummy, Frankenstein, Dracula. So that's kind of cool.
How does the board identify a good manuscript?
Ah, the man wants to know how it all works.
What kind of tea?
We started by feeding the board every bestseller from the past decade, building ourselves a large data set to pull from.
Then we added our own weighting to the system based on today's trends, our target demographic, and the current market conditions.
Uh-huh.
Using the power of machine learning and various algorithms, the board reads the manuscripts we feed it and makes a determination on the probability it'll resonate with our audience.
Oh dear, I can see your eyes.
The
are
famous
starting to
theme
glaze
park in
over.
the UK.
How can we really boil it down for him?
If you stick a
The
script
one
into
that
the
immediately
slot and
comes to
pull
my
the
mind
lever,
was where
the board
they
decides
had a
whether we'll have a bestseller on our hands or an
terrible
embarrassing flop.
All of
accident
that
at one of
fallible
the
human decision-making
UK
has been totally
theme
removed from the
parks.
equation, you see. It's
And I
a
can't remember
much
which
fairer
one
system.
it was
Ah,
now.
I see.
I know the ride was called the Smiler, I think, and it was a big, it was big on the news. But I'd say maybe that one, just because it's the first one that comes to my mind. Although it's not necessarily a positive. I'd say probably the most famous theme park in the UK is Disneyland Paris, which is in France. To get on the Channel Tunnel to go to. Okay. What would happen if the board
What
stopped
would
working?
happen if
We've
the
we've
board
established we need to
stopped
break it,
working?
right?
Well, if the board were ever to go down for maintenance, we do have a failsafe in place.
Uh-huh.
What's the failsafe?
It would fall to the three of us to take on the risk of a...
Thankfully, it's...
Right, that's fine.
Actually,
very...
I'm done talking to you.
I should...
Thank you.
Where...
Right, so... We need...
This looks very familiar. That doesn't work.
Maybe put this in the slot.
That doesn't work.
Doesn't work.
Nope.
I need them to look away so that I can steal that stationery pot.
Nope.
But I'm not sure. Oh, you think the pigeon's a government spy?
These boxes likely contain manuscripts from my peers.
Maybe if we pour water?
That doesn't work. Nope. Can I offer you a refreshing cup of water?
That's quite
That
all right.
doesn't
Herbie.
work. We shall not be moved.
Nope.
There must be something.
I have a great deal of misunderstanding.
You know,
How do I get them to look away?
I see a legend.
Talk to me.
I should...
We're all
Can I set something on
doesn't
fire
work.
with the cigarette? We don't have any hints in this screen as far as I'm aware.
One...
Maybe the romance manuscript?
Insufficient dramatic entrances. Romantic tension levels below acceptable.
More wistful looks!
Kissing scenes lack spark. Consider adding explosions. Manuscript denied.
Can I put that in
refuse to
there?
grant Dirk the satisfaction. No.
Stuck!
Nope. That doesn't work. They won't look at any manuscripts manually whilst that board is still active.
You know, this game does give me Sam and Max a little bit.
I don't need to call it.
Oh, I think we're gonna have to just use
I'd
everything
rather
on everything.
Can I offer you a refreshing cup of water?
No, thank you, Herman.
Can I offer you a refreshing cup of water?
I've
Water.
had quite enough. Thanks.
Okay.
Oh, it certainly looks refreshing.
We infuse the water with a hint of lemon, you know.
It's a handy slot for receiving manuscripts.
Oh my god, I don't know what to do. I keep thinking a solution will just present itself.
This board is the only... I'll need to disable it somehow.
I have tried to use the water on the manuscript.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Nothing to do with the ashtray. He just looks at it and he goes, bleh. I can't get a hint. They won't let me use the phone.
Don't need to call anyone right now.
I can't cheat. There must be something to do with that pigeon.
I have a great deal of sympathy for the pigeon. Misunderstood. Not particularly popular. Considered a nuisance more than anything.
Any water on the phone?
You know, a lot of our focus testing said the same thing about you, Herman.
That doesn't work. Nope. Can I offer you a refresh?
That's quite...
They don't want my water either.
That doesn't...
Nah, he didn't want my water either.
That doesn't... No. They wouldn't... I'd rather... Nope.
No one wants any of our stuff.
Nope.
Oh.
No. No. Nope. No. That doesn't... No.
They said that there was sawdust in the toy.
Nope.
So does that mean we need to somehow, like, rip open the toy and pour the sawdust?
Hey!
I see a letter.
I reckon we can open the toy with the letter opener, but in order to do that, we need to somehow distract them. Do we distract them by putting the water in the hole?
Liquid detected in script in. Attempt
No.
Self-cleaning process completed 67.
Drat.
Okay, but now we do have an empty
No.
cup, so perhaps we can piss in it and then give it to them.
I'd rather keep. They wouldn't... No. Nope. No. 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 That does... Nope. No. No.
Well,
that doesn't work.
I'll have a hint, Owen. I'll have anything. I'll take the spoilery hint. It's Herman's piss, not my piss. Look at the boxes on the right-hand side. Oh my god, is there fucking sawdust?
The boxes seem to be filled with popcorn.
It's a great loose-fill packaging material, you know.
It's also the cheapest thing
I've clicked on those boxes so many times! Thank you, Urban. Thank you. Now I bet
Nope. Nope.
I was so sure. I was like, all right, now I use the popcorn on the pigeon.
Nope. That doesn't work. That doesn't... They wouldn't... Nope. That
I was so sure. I was like, yeah, I know what I'm doing now. Yeah. The bloke on the right, give him the dirk. Well, this guy,
They wouldn't
he
appreciate
doesn't
that.
appreciate it.
That.
Oh, on the windowsill! On the windowsill!
Here you go, my fine feathered fellow.
Okay. And now do you think I catch him with the cup? No? Oh, there he is. Now I snatch. That's mine. Push him out the window. Oh. Oh, yeah. Now we're stabbing Dirk. Get the sawdust.
Oh, the doll's looking a little scrawny without all that packing sawdust.
Now. Sawdust in cup. And then put water in the sawdust. So you create a kind of porridge. Yeah, there it is. Lovely. Doesn't it look good, though? That looks delicious. I'd eat that.
If I can't win playing by their rules, it's time to mix things up.
No, we'd put beans with it, Rugs. Yeah, high in fiber, full in fiber. It's like bran flakes.
Object detected in script input device. Attempting self-cleaning process. Self-cleaning process failed.
Excuse me. The board doesn't seem to be taking any more submissions.
Did I
How
win?
unusual.
Yeah.
I've never seen the board do that before.
No, God.
Herman, were you able to submit your manuscript
No.
beforehand?
No.
Indeed.
Oh, yeah. Did I?
Very well. Let's see whether the underlying data supports you.
What's happening?
I think the board approves. I
I
can't
think the board
tell.
approves.
Pull the lever again.
Yeah.
It's
Can't
no
you hear him
use.
go?
The board is
Yeah.
completely fried.
That's not possible.
But without the board, we'd have to...
You couldn't possibly mean...
I'm afraid so. We're going to have to go with our gut on this one.
No! There must be some other way.
How can we possibly decide
University
without
students
empirical
when they have
data?
to write their own essays
Let
instead of
us
just asking ChatGPT
deliberate.
to do it. All right.
No. Nope. No, that doesn't work.
Oh, but he thought about it. Right, let's open Dirk's manuscript.
Dirk Chiselton sent over a manuscript? Sorry, Dirk. I need it more than you do.
Oh, wow, we're just going to take his name off.
It's the cover page I tore from Dirk Chiselton's manuscript. It's a very thick manuscript. Ah, typical overachiever.
Okay.
Nope.
Oh. Write
Nope.
my name on it.
That doesn't work.
Doesn't work.
That doesn't work.
Doesn't work.
No. Nope. No. 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 That does. No. No. That doesn't. That doesn't work. That doesn't.
I really thought I knew what I was doing.
It's a handy slot for receiving manuscripts.
It's a really obvious crime. No, it's not.
Nope. It's where all the incoming mail eventually ends up. It's where all...
Can we put this? Right.
It's a very...
Now.
It's the man... Herman Merman and the... Nope. It's the romance. Perhaps I should have left.
Can we attach his cover letter?
That doesn't work. It's a very thick... There, that should do it. Allow me to pitch my latest manuscript.
Oh, is it in like the right order?
I think you'll be pleasantly
You know, like a little bit of Herman, a little bit of Dirk, and then a
Will be the
little bit
judge
of
of that.
romance. I thought we were gonna have to staple it all together.
Oh, another one of your wacky adventures, Herman. Here, Florence. What do you think?
Oof. Too many explosions.
It's gotta
for
be
my
in the right
tastes.
order.
What say you, Thomas?
Because they all read one part of it.
Ew, it's too lovey-dovey for me.
Sorry, Herman.
Okay, so
We don't
lovey-dovey
think the script is
middle.
a good fit for us right now.
If you have anything else you'd like to pitch, we'd
yeah.
be happy to hear it.
I've actually
Take this
got
back.
a whole nother book to pitch to you. So, two lovey-dovey. So I'm going to go with Herman. Then I'm going to go with Lovey. And then I'm going to go with Dirky.
Yeah, that should do it. Allow me to pitch my latest manuscript. I think
I
you'll
just
be
write a new book.
pleasantly surprised.
We'll be the judge of that.
I think it's just from what they say.
Herman Merman, dare I say it, I'm
When they're positive, you know
impressed.
you've got it right. So I guess you do have to brute force it a little
He's
bit.
rough and daring, but he has a soft, caring side. Well done, Herman. This may
This is
even
gonna be the
compare to Chiselton's
shittest
best
book.
work, no doubt about it.
3 different
Now
books
that's
stapled
what I'm
together.
talking about. A classic silly Herman adventure.
It's nice that he liked my original book.
The narrative
That's
is a
nice.
bit pedestrian at first, but then it really digs its hooks in.
Are you sure we can't check with the board, just in case?
I think those were noises of approval.
I think so
I really
too.
can't tell.
You guys, do you think so?
All right, we've got something here. Let's make it happen, Herman.
What do you need from us, Herman?
I was wondering
Oh,
if
could I talk
I
to them
could
and
get paid in
gotten their
advance.
preferences? Oh yeah.
You didn't tell me he was funny.
Can I get paid in advance?
One moment, Herman. Yes? It's for you, Herman. Were you expecting a call?
Well, I have been trying to get through to the hint
I
line all day.
don't believe so. Yes. Oh, indeed.
Mm-hmm.
Of course. Thank you for the opportunity, Lady Unterwald.
You get such a dopamine hit when you brute force something right.
Herman?
Ladies and gentlemen,
It's so much more
it
thrilling
appears
than
I have
actually
a
getting
train
it
to catch.
through the
But
the way the
you
developers want you
shall have
to.
your story.
Herman Merman, we meet at last. Welcome aboard the Royce Express.
Lady Unterwald, what is the meaning of this?
Please accept my apologies for the unusual manner of your arrival. As I'm sure you can
Don't
understand,
forget her
a certain
dead bodies in
amount
the
of
freezer.
discretion was required.
Indeed?
Forgive me. You must be wondering
She's not
what
dead
it
yet,
is
though.
you're doing here aboard my train.
I assumed you required the services of a world-famous detective.
Oh, my goodness, no! A world-famous detective running amok on my train. Everyone would be losing their minds before supper. I hear you're writing your next novel. I felt you could adequately mask your activities as a working novelist. To the average passenger, you'd simply be researching your next story. Do you think you could do that, Herman? Keep a low profile, not cause a scene?
I've never caused a scene in my life.
Well, I could always call Dirk Chiselton. It wouldn't be as clean, but...
It'd be sexier with Dirk.
Herman Merman never backs away from a case.
Lady Unterwald.
Away,
Hey,
back into the
Tutti!
case with you.
Lady Unterwald, please. Forgive me if
I don't think
am
we've met this guy yet.
Not at all, Mr. Lou. What a pleasure
He's the
it
one
is
that
to
sent the
see you
flowers
again.
that I possibly my head is covering.
I must insist you call me Jean. Here, I brought you something.
Oh,
Oh,
a chili.
another bouquet. You certainly know how to flatter an old gal.
It got larger.
Oh, not quite. It's a chili plant, a particularly fiery variety. It reminded me of you, my lady.
Oh my goodness, John, you turned me bright red. But I know you didn't come all this way just to flatter me.
What's another name like Herman Merman? Lemon.
I was wondering
Flemon?
if you'd given any more thought to my proposal. If you're considering selling your legacy, I want you to know that it'll be in good hands.
Look, John,
You need more time to consider, of course. There are still a few more hours before the speech. I'll leave you to weigh your options.
You're most
Sherman
kind.
Herman.
Thank you, John.
Oh, you had to hand pump and distill the
All right,
water,
you can
right,
come out.
Morticius? Only the best.
This is why you're here, Herman. I need you to keep an eye on Mr. Lou for me.
You think Mr. Lou has an ulterior motive?
I think he might
At
do.
the very least, I suspect he doesn't have my full interests at heart. And there's also the question of my family, who will undoubtedly be sticking their noses into my business. I've got them sufficiently shaking in their boots ahead of my speech. But keep an eye out for any trouble, will you?
I'll certainly do my best, Lady Unterwald.
See, I know her body's in the freezer,
I've
but I
secured
don't
a
think
suite
she's
for you
dead.
on board, room 304. Just let me know if you find anything untoward.
Of course, Herman Merman won't let you down.
Get to
Oh,
it
the
then,
animation
detective.
is so good in this. And there's like lots of just ambient animation. If I move my head, you can... Like the balloons just ambiently moving. Just nice. Yeah, it's really well done. I like the perspective as well that they've gone for. Like it's not quite top down.
It was a gift from Mr. Liu.
Well, he can take it back. You think I have the constitution at my age to be playing with fire?
I'll just take a handful.
Okay.
Just one
We've
of
still
these
got the
peppers would
empty
make any dish
Herman
unbearably
Merman
hot.
toy.
These coats are positively stunning.
I'd
No,
better
I-
not catch you running around in my clothes, dear.
I think that she's tricked everyone. I think it's one of those old people moves, you know, where your grandma or your granddad pretends to die so that they can see who deserves to have their fortune. It happens to everyone, right?
It's a bureau boy briefcase.
Yeah,
That's
all the
for
time,
my
Rex,
estate
all the
lawyer,
time.
So don't you be touching it.
Drawer seems to be stuck.
Herman, please leave that alone.
Yeah, that happened 3 times, right? Happens every other day. Yeah, you know, it's been a while. My granddad hasn't, you know, quite dropped the ruse yet, but it's any day now, any day.
There's a card here from Mr. Liu.
I'm afraid he's been trying to win me over for some time.
Any day, I'm sure he'll call up and reveal himself.
What's with all the bouquets?
They're a clumsy attempt at flattery, that's what.
It has sentimental value to Herman, what the gutted Herman. Oh, he's kind of cute.
I don't believe in all that quiet tap technology nonsense. You know what they say. If it's not clacking, you're sure to be slacking.
Yeah, look
Who
who's
says
back.
that?
People? People say that.
He's gonna be really upset, Armor, that all his stuff's gone, but you know, that's his own fault.
It's a series of self-help guides on running an empire. How to buy friends and influence people. The art of not giving a damn. An intuitive approach to capitalism. Rich dad, rich mum. A guide to generational wealth.
Oh no, that's just because they're vampires, Brooks. You gotta...
Can I help you, Herman?
But I suppose it works for that as well.
You mentioned a speech tonight.
That's right. I've got quite the announcement planned. Would you believe it's got everyone in a full panic?
No, God.
What kind of announcement are you making?
Well, between you and me, I'm passing over my empire.
The entire Walled Barn operation?
Oh, yes, and I'm quite enjoying the spectacle of it all.
You're not planning to sell
I
to
want to know
Mr.
who
Liu?
she's going to give it to.
Heavens, no.
I wonder
He's
if it
only
is
desperate to get his
us.
hands on us because we're his biggest competitor. At the end of the day, this is a fight over the future of rail transport. The Royce Express is all the proof I need to show we can do it without diesel.
I do prefer steam trains to diesel trains. There's just something romantic about the and the smoke coming out the top.
Why is Mr. Liu trying to win you over?
Oh, he's not interested in me, dear. John thinks that by cozying up to me, I'll be more inclined to consider his business proposal.
Yeah,
That
steamy
tactic
romances.
is nearly as old as I am, if you can believe that.
Yeah, I don't know. There's just something really nice about steam trains. Are they less or more harmful to the environment? I guess probably more, right? Than diesel, like an old diesel train. Obviously more compared to like a brand new train.
Anything I should know about the family business?
Well, let's see. My
Yeah, but
treasurer
Cole.
seems to be so terrible
Yeah.
with money. He goes as white as a sheet whenever I ask him about the finances. Our main competitor
Because
has
the
attempted
treasurer
to
was
launch a charm
embezzling money, that's
offensive.
why.
My sister-in-law will be attempting to interject herself into my plans at every opportunity. She'll have roped those dim-witted nephews into doing the heavy lifting, of course. And to add insult to injury, my personal physician is trying to get me to take up Pilates.
Oh!
I see.
Perhaps I should be selling up, now that I think about it.
Could we not burn something else? Can you have steam trains? I mean, I guess at what point does it just become a fake steam train? Because I'm sure we could have like an electric train that does the puff of smoke to make it look like a steam train. So people like me will go, wow,
That's what I'm paying you for, detective.
that seems super romantic. Yeah, with fake steam.
What's with all the bouquet?
They're a clumsy attempt at flattery, that's what.
Yeah, it would just be aesthetic. What, nuclear trains?
I can't hear them. Why are you so heavy?
I guess having a big nuclear reactor hurtling through a country, probably not a good idea, especially if there's like an accident. Yeah. Yeah, not super aesthetic. Oh wow, it's all of them.
I don't believe we've had the privilege.
Lady Arista Goodrun, a pleasure to meet you. And these are my boys.
Hagen Gudrun, a pleasure to meet you.
That's not right, you blithering idiot.
It's not.
You're Gunter, and he's Hagen.
Since when? I can't believe you'd steal my name, you fish-eyed freak! Ugh, spineless weasel! Ugh.
Boys, stop this arguing at once.
Bootless haggard!
Did we ever get
Tottering
oil?
codpiece?
Oh, I guess that's diesel. Stupid question. Never mind.
No arguing.
I won't even finish the question.
Sorry, Mother.
Oh, now you've gone and done it. I've broken the mouthpiece.
I'm confused. Who are you again?
Gunter Goodrun, Underground Operational Executive. Hagen Goodrun, Overground Operational Executive.
Why does his title get to be longer?
Yeah, whale oil train.
Quiet!
Who are you supposed to be?
'Tis I,
Herman
Merman.
Merman.
Am I supposed to be impressed?
Yeah, you were, but
I'm researching material for my next novel. Any interesting crimes to share?
There's nothing untoward going on here.
Now, what is it you want?
totally believe you.
Are you listening in on our conversation?
My boys were just repairing the ventilation system.
What good young men.
Any scheming they may or may not have overheard was completely accidental.
It's a dirty job, and we get to do it.
I don't know if that's an appropriate use of a hearing aid.
Oh yeah? Well, it's the only thing that works on these boneheads.
Have you seen any unscrupulous businessmen around?
Hey now, unscrupulous businessmen are our main clientele.
Yeah, especially on hills. And imagine that in a
Unscrupulous
tunnel
isn't
as
a
well,
real word.
Jordan.
Is it?
Not when you say it, you dunderheaded freak.
Oh, you could probably burn manure, right? Rooks?
Can you tell me anything about Mr.
Oh, now you mention it.
Well, aside from being head over heels in love with my sister,
Oh?
I hear he's also incredibly wealthy.
Is Mr. Liu going to be our new father?
I should be so lucky.
Daddy?
I should be going.
Yeah, you could have a gas-powered
well.
one.
We've got our eyes on you, mister. Both pairs of them.
I really like monorails. I wish there were more monorails.
Where was I?
Shall we have a look in the washroom?
I'm sure they won't mind me taking this.
Oh, there we go. We can't take any toilet paper. I like how they've done the mirror. All right. Yeah, silly and wasteful, exactly. There's a monorail in China, I think. I've seen a short video of it, and it's connected on the top. Oh, delicious. Looks very cool.
There's something written here, but it's too small to make out.
Oh, do I need like a magnifying glass? I don't have anything.
Oh,
Push
it's a
the button.
working model replica of the Royce Express.
Choo-choo! This? Oh, wasn't that nice? When I was younger, I always
The
thought
door
that...
is bolted shut. I'm not getting through there.
theme park rides, like roller coasters, were similar to trains in that the rails were electrified, and that's how they went around the track. I'm sure there are. Are there? Are there? It would probably be very dangerous because usually on a roller coaster you're not in an enclosed space, so someone could just touch a rail or something and die. But I always thought that they were electrified. But now it makes me... I realize how kind of cleverly done roller coasters are, that a lot of it's just momentum. And you're kind of flying around this track under your own chuff. It's Dirk chiseled in. Yeah, momentum and gravity. I think it's so clever how they've worked the maths out. Because presumably the rides all have different weights because there are, you know, different people on them. But they still manage to get through the track in a safe way.
On second thought, I
And it's
can
all
do
accounted
this
for.
all by
I think it's super cool.
myself.
All right. But call back if you change your mind.
I wonder why they don't do a train style theme park ride though, where the rails are electrified. I guess it is just maybe safety.
Please, go right ahead.
But you'd
Mr.
think they would be able
Lou.
to do it, make it go faster. So we haven't met that person, and when we played as Blue Suit, we didn't meet Mr. Lou either.
Hello.
Hello again.
Yeah, electrified rails sound like a lawsuit.
Very well.
Maybe you have to sign a waiver before you go on my my roller coaster.
I might be able to swipe it.
The guest list stays on that wall, buddy. Don't even think about it.
Right, let's look at
It's
it.
the VIP guest list for the green room, but my name is notably absent. Don't they know who I am?
That's why we need to write our name on it, because I remember when we played as Blue Suit. I can't remember his name. Our name was.
That doesn't work.
So I think we'll need to steal it. Should make theme park style train rides using gravity and momentum. You imagine you're sitting on a passenger train and you hear... Oh, you know you guys love stories about my granddad. I was talking to my dad and he told me a new one I think you guys will get a lot out of. So my granddad came home from seeing one of his friends and he didn't have his glasses on him, and everyone was like, you know, where are your glasses gone? Turns out that he got really drunk seeing his friend, had to go into the train toilet to throw up. His glasses fell through the toilet and got sucked into the hole. And apparently this was back in the days where the train toilet would just go straight down to the tracks. And he just lost his glasses. Yeah, it was very classy. Classic granddad. He didn't piss himself this time, so...
May I enter?
Yeah.
I believe my acquaintance went in just
Yeah,
ahead of me.
expensive drinks.
John Liu.
Oh dear.
No,
I guess it
wise
was
guy.
probably back in the
I'm
day
asking
when
for
glasses
your
weren't so
name.
expensive. Dear. Yeah, he went to... Well, after his friend died, he went round their house to have a drink with their kids. He got so drunk he fell over and broke the coffee table of the man that's just died. Pissed himself. And then heckled my grandma as she took him home. not like in a like it wasn't like a really rude heckling. It was just, you know, like a like it wasn't a yeah.
Tis I, Herman
Very
Merman,
inappropriate.
Detective extraordinaire.
Herman Merman? And that's your real name?
It is indeed.
So your parents were trying to make
Yeah.
things difficult for you?
Oh, wow.
They were both quite eccentric now that you mention it.
I don't doubt it. All right. I'll
Oh.
have to cross-reference you with the
Okay.
guest list. Nope. You're not on the list.
So we do need to get ourselves on them.
Sorry, but rules are rules. I can't let you in.
How do I get my name on the guest list?
All right, I'll be straight with you. Normally, you'd slip me some cash and I'd look the other way, but I can tell you aren't the cash-carrying type. If you want entry, you've got to at least be familiar with the band.
Okay, we've got to make friends.
I can't just be letting any random guy through.
I'm Herman Merman, though.
Out for blood.
All right, let's just go
I'll be
talk to the band.
See-
Yeah, so luckily they do post the list, which you'd think isn't a good idea because you could just lie, but we're not a liar here, Urban. We only tell truths.
Alas, if only I knew how to tickle those ivories.
Oh, if only the one particular train loses power and stops, the other trains could hit it. That's true. But wouldn't it be the tracks that lose power?
It's the set list for the band. I'm
Oh,
sure they won't mind me
that's mine now.
borrowing it.
Okay, let's read that.
It's the set list for
Railroad
the band
Rhythm,
Balboa Swing.
Whistle
The songs
Stop
are to be
Swing,
played in the
Boxcar
following
Boogie,
order.
My Love
Railroad
is on the
Rhythm,
Line. Oh,
My
God, you
Love
don't need
is
me reading
on
them
the
out.
Line, Whistle Stop Swing, Freight Train Blues, Boxcar Boogie.
13524. 13524.
I think it's best if I left the singing to the professionals.
Okay, maybe I can say I'm a really big fan of the band
Hello
now.
again.
Herman.
I'll have you know I'm a huge fan.
I think it was a 2.
Of the band.
132.
Is that
54?
so?
Is that right?
Let's do a little quiz then.
Ooh, is there
Okay.
a prize?
There might be a prize, but you'd have to get all the
I
answers
do like prizes.
right. What's the name of the band then?
Balboa Swing?
Lucky guess. If you're such a fan, then you know all the songs, right?
Yes.
What song plays before Freight Train Blues?
Whistle Stop Swing.
Lucky guess. What song
Stop.
plays after Railroad Rhythm?
My Love is on the Line.
Okay, you know your stuff. Here, I've got something for you.
Oh my God.
Is that...
Here, I'll sign it for you. Dear Herman Merman.
My brain is just so large.
What an honor!
Oh.
It's a signed business card from Beverly Moore.
Okay,
More
well,
or
can I...
less. Talent agency
Oh,
to
that's
the
so funny.
adequate.
So...
It's nothing interesting.
Did I completely luck out on it? I lucked out on the first 2. The last one I knew was at the bottom of the list somewhere. And I knew that this was at the bottom of the list, so I had to guess.
Hello there.
I used my big
Beat it,
brain.
pencil neck. I'm still on break.
That's fucking rude.
Sorry?
I ain't shining shoes right now. You hear me?
What is that toy set you're playing with?
You don't know about the Dirk Chiselton Jr. Detective Kit?
Enlighten me.
Jeez, you're old.
Is it real skibbity riz?
The kit has
Do the
everything
kids still
Dirk
even
uses
say
to
that
solve a
now?
case. It's practically flying off the shelves.
Everything?
Yeah, look at this. There's an official badge, a lock-picking set, and it even comes with a magnifying glass.
Well,
So I just need the
I'm
magnifying
something
glass.
of a detective myself. Perhaps I could borrow your kit.
Nuh-uh. If you're such a big shot detective, use your own equipment.
I'm a poor detective, though.
I must admit, I arrived
Am
a
I
little,
already in the past?
unprepared.
They're probably embarrassed by it now. That makes sense.
What kind of detective are you?
I may not have physical tools at my disposal, but I did bring the greatest tool
It's by the time
of
we all hear about
all.
it, it's already cringe.
Which is?
Stick and hoop.
Investigative mind!
I have one of those.
An inflated ego doesn't count, mister.
It's fucking rude. Perhaps I could trade you.
Perhaps I could trade you for the detective kit.
I'm open to the idea, but I doubt you'd have something I want.
I'll leave you.
I have a Herman Merman toy that's been cut open.
Can I trade your detective kit for this Herman doll?
What's
Wow.
a Herman doll?
What? It's me! I have my own merchandise.
So why does it look like that?
It may have lost some stuffing, but it's still good.
Ugh. No thanks.
Okay, maybe if we can stuff it with something. Maybe it'll be okay. Because I'm presuming we can't give the kid a knife or a stapler.
Greetings! How can I help you, monsieur?
Bonjour.
Are you waiting for someone?
What does it look like I'm doing, detective?
Loitering?
I'm waiting on the shoeshine girl.
Shoeshine girl?
Oui, I need to look my best for Lady Unterwald this evening. Alas, that girl is far too preoccupied with her toys right now.
I don't particularly care what this guy has to say, but
with her toy set.
Do you currently observe my shoes being shined?
No.
Then you have your answer, detective. How could
But
a paying customer possibly compete with
some
the Dirk
theories-
Chiselton deducing kit?
you are currently getting your shoes shined just in another time period that is also happening along with this one. These kind of look like penises.
What's this about a Dirk Chiselton deducing kit?
All I know is it's currently preventing me from getting my shoes polished.
Blast! My publishers assured me the Dirk line was still in the prototyping phase.
You don't see it? Look.
Something tells me you're some sort of artist.
Bravo, monsieur! Tell me, what gave it away?
The hat.
Assorted paints and paintbrushes? My paint-stained overalls?
No, that is the
It was
hat.
the beret, wasn't
It was, yeah.
I'm afraid a detective never reveals their secrets.
That's magicians, isn't it?
It can be
Greg
two
took me to the
things.
supermarket, Rooks. I'll have you know.
I have to.
I bid.
Oh, I wasn't. Oh, I can't steal anything from him. Right. So we've got to find something to stuff our toy with.
Herman Merman. Is it really you?
I did, and Greg had to
Dr.
me
Hare,
home.
shut your service. I'm Lady
I didn't
Unterwald's
want to mention
personal
that bit,
physician.
though.
You know who
We've met
I
a fan!
Who could forget a world-famous
Oh,
detective? I have read
stop.
all of your cases.
Even Herman Merman and the Murmur in German?
The incoherent mumbling really captured the divide between the two characters.
I
No
really
loitering.
couldn't understand a word that man said.
I'm not loitering, I'm just standing around.
Well, it sounds like I've encountered my biggest
I'm not loitering, I'm
fan.
just
I'm
loitering,
just a
you
humble
know?
admirer of your work. I promise not to gush.
Okay, do you think he wants my Herman Merman toy?
I'd rather keep it.
No. Okay.
Couldn't hurt to take a napkin, I suppose.
Why don't we stuff ourselves with a napkin?
That doesn't work.
Doesn't work. Don't be ridiculous, guys.
What's in these?
That's Express Reserve whiskey. Would you like one?
No, thanks. I've got to stay
You didn't need
sharp.
my ID. Can I...
No. Hello.
What'll it be?
Could I trouble you for some advice, barkeep?
What's on your mind?
No, I don't.
think that...
All right.
I don't need to. I don't need anything. Thank you.
Talk to you later.
Hello.
So, you're in accounting.
Mm-hmm.
Two finance professionals meeting in such a place. What are the chances?
It's statistically quite high.
You don't mind if I picked your brain on a few accounting
Sounds like
issues?
chat sometimes.
I'd really rather not.
When two STEM-minded individuals meet.
Let's say one were to find themselves in a position where they'd partaken in some financial misdeeds. Perhaps moved a few numbers around here and there.
And we're speaking hypothetically.
Hypothetically, of course. What would you suggest as their next step?
Well, I'd suggest they find themselves a good lawyer.
Once the sale goes through, it shouldn't be my concern any longer. Assuming everything goes to plan, of course.
I don't
So not
really
so
want to
much
talk
tax
shop,
fraud.
If that's all right.
But more
Just a little insider talk between
embezzlement.
peers, eh? That's hardly a crime.
It is actually a crime.
I'd rather not. Besides, all that accounting talk was putting me to sleep.
God, accountants is so boring, right? Hello.
Good evening, sir.
That's the guy
May
that
I
got
get
really
you something
drunk.
to drink?
No, that won't be necessary.
Then perhaps I can
I
interest
recognize
you
his
in some
voice.
appetizers while you decide.
No, I'm not interested in mediocrity.
A main dish, then? Our soup of the day comes highly recommended.
Soup? Do I look like someone who would be caught dead ordering soup? That's just idiotic, if you'll forgive me for saying so. These dishes are so mundane. Uninspired, don't you think? Do you have anything that actually requires skill and creativity to
Me when I go
prepare?
to anywhere other than
If you allow me
McDonald's.
to check with the kitchen, I'll see if they can prepare something to your liking.
Yes, always.
Very good, sir.
Do you have a
Yes,
Big Mac?
What is it you want?
I noticed you were having trouble ordering.
Boiled chicken and mayo.
And if I
Ooh.
was, forgive me, but
Oh,
that's none of your business.
did I tell you?
Do you
Greg
consider
made me
yourself
some
a
mayonnaise.
curator of sustenance?
It's really good. I think maybe I did tell you guys.
Spare me your stuttering. Tell me, for how long am I to endure your incessant hovering?
It's actually loitering.
Perhaps you'd care for a drink while you wait.
What is this? Are you employed here? Or are you
Chicken
just
boiled
another
in
busybody?
mayonnaise.
No, I'll have a drink with my
I think the mayonnaise would eggify,
What
wouldn't
brings
it?
you aboard the
If you
Royce
boiled it?
Express?
Yeah, from scratch,
Business,
Homer.
although it's all been for naught.
Ah.
A gentleman's agreement used to mean something, you know.
Oh, a gentleman's agreement. Yeah, it is better than store-bought, and it's really easy to make as well, according to Greg, anyway. Yeah, because we've been trying to, go through what I've been eating because I've had some issues with the food going in and staying in. So we determined mayonnaise. It lasted about 10 minutes, Harmer, from when it was made, because I ate it all. About 10
Your
minutes.
business was cancelled.
Let's just say there was a disagreement between parties. We agreed on the price, and the other party chose to renege on the deal. Amateurs. I'm surrounded by amateurs.
Oh.
Are you familiar with the Unterwald family?
Yes, I'm familiar with them. They're not my cup of tea. I heard the family
used
has
balsamic
run the
vinegar
Unterwald
in it.
Empire into the ground. Now they're looking for a quick way out. Lady Unterwald must have gone senile in recent years, trusting those fools with even a modicum of power. Don't even get me started on those nephews of hers. Awful. Just deeply dumb.
You're not a fan of the Unterwalds, but you ride the Royce Express.
Well, you know.
You seem to be confusing business with pleasure. This is purely a means to an end for me. Even so, a man has to eat, does he not?
I should probably leave you to it.
Indeed.
It doesn't store well. I guess you'd have to sterilize the jar that you were going to put it in.
Please wait to be seated.
But the nice...
I don't think I will.
The nice thing about homemade mayo is you just make enough. Yeah, it didn't even have a chance to go bad. Spooning
I'm not
it.
in need of a pamphlet to dictate my travel plans.
I won't call the...
Hello? Hello?
Oh, there's the
I
pervert.
guess nobody's there.
The shifty individual.
Hey, you're the detective that's been hired the case to join, right?
Tis I, Herman Merman, detective extraordinaire.
I think we should play dumb.
No, I can see
Play
you're very proud of that.
Egotistical.
Indeed I am.
Listen, I wanted to offer you my services. Just let me know if you're interested, okay?
I'm researching material for my next novel. Any interesting crimes to share?
If I was the sort to openly confess to crimes, I wouldn't be very good at my job now, would I?
Fair enough.
I thought I was going to be able to trick him.
What services are you offering exactly?
I got a whole load of schemes going on right now.
Don't you mean services?
Yeah, that's what I said, services. Well, I offer your standard basic package. That includes stuff like forgery, blackmail, general intimidation.
Okay.
Higher tier services are more like swindling, wiretapping, all the way up to advanced
Where does
counterfeiting.
loitering come in?
Between
I'd
you
like
and
to
me,
pay you
though,
to loiter
I'm
somewhere.
only in it for the money. My real passion? Poetry.
I like how he said, I don't admit to any crimes. And then admits to lots of crimes.
Has any of your poetry been published?
If you rely on your passion to make money, there's way too much pressure to capitulate, you know? Have I used my art to woo a broad or two? Oh, absolutely. But I'm not risking what I love just to make a quick buck.
Tell me more about the basic package.
So with your basic forgery package, I can fabricate documentation, forge a signature, you know, that kind of thing.
Okay.
Would you be able to forge my name on a guest list?
A guest list?
Very high-tech crime.
Sounds easy enough. I just need a reference to the handwriting you'd want to forge.
I have that, but I want to hear about the high-tier services. I just want to hear about the crimes.
Your higher tier service.
Well, my higher tier services aren't available right this minute. I'm already on a job, you see.
Okay.
One sec.
All right.
Right.
I have to go.
All right.
So, if I give you this...
Do you think you could forge the handwriting on this business card?
Let me take a look, see. Step into my office.
Very clean office.
The signature is definitely cursive. Jeez, relax. That's just Nibbles. She's my associate.
Oh.
Associate? It's a dirty rat!
That's
Nibbles
a mouse,
is
actually.
a mouse, you dummy. And even if she were a rat, she'd be very good at keeping her trap shut. You wouldn't squeal on me, would you, Nibbles? Besides, she's got a real nose for valuables. Just today, she sniffed out this pearl necklace from some rich dame.
Oh my god.
Oyster pearls kind of creep me out, though. I'm not a big fan of the ocean, personally.
Oh,
Look,
that's mine now?
can you forge
He just
that
gave it to
signature
me?
Or not?
Yeah, this should be pretty easy. Just tell me, what do you need it for?
Don't ask too many questions.
Research purposes for my latest crime novel.
Yeah, sure it is. We can stick to that story if it makes you feel better.
He does make me
It's
feel
for
better.
the green room. I need my name on that list.
He's Robin Hood.
That's not no stage manager giving you trouble, eh? I'll get you
Yeah.
backstage, but I need you to do us a favor first.
Oh, yeah.
What sort of favor are we talking about?
Well, there's a large bearded guy in the dining carriage, Mr. Masson. You
Uh-huh.
can't miss him. He's got something I need for my latest job, you see? But the fool's been holding out. I need you to take it off his hands and get it back for me.
What is it?
What do you need that item for?
What
Enough
item
for me to
is
know
it?
And you to never find out. Gotta keep up that plausible deniability, am I right?
This item you want me to get, what does it look like?
Let's just say it's an unusual item to have on one's person. You'll know it when you see it.
Why is Mr. Masson holding out on you?
A simple disagreement over payment. He thinks he can hustle me for a bigger price.
I'll see you.
Get you later.
How long has this been here?
Not sure, but I know that dish didn't have mushrooms when I ate it.
Ugh. A friend of yours?
It's for my gynecomastia, all right? I need the additional support. Not that it's any of your business.
No.
There's nothing in there I need.
All right, I guess. Oh, okay.
Why the honeymoon suite exactly?
I enjoy my privacy. Nobody's gonna risk walking in on some honeymooners.
All right, off we go. Yeah, I think he made it our business. Oh, is this my room? This is my room. Oh, I like the music in here. It's got a bit more of a wob, you know, like a bit more of a wobble to it. Wob wob.
Hello?
Oh,
Is someone there?
that's the guy we played on.
Sorry, wrong room. Ha. Hello?
I think that room literally says "Do not
Looks
disturb."
like nobody's home. It's a luggage cart for transporting various baggage.
So we know there was an accident in the kitchen earlier. So I'm hoping that we're the ones that cause it.
I'm the health inspector. Were you not informed of my arrival?
Oh, Inspector?
I remember them saying because it
You
was
expect me to just
the health
take your
inspector.
word for it?
Thank you, Crumhead.
If you come
How are
to
you
inspect
doing
my
today?
kitchen, you better bring identification.
This attitude will reflect poorly on your health inspection.
Too bad. Now go and try elsewhere.
I'll have to mark you down for that, I'm afraid.
It's not my
This
birthday.
is my kitchen. You don't intimidate me.
I'll be right back.
Don't hurry back.
Okay, so we need a health inspector card.
It's a genuine pearl necklace. That doesn't. It's the cover page I tore from Dirk Chiselton's manuscript. I'll slip my manuscript inside Dirk Chiselton's cover.
Okay. So we can give. The Dirk Chiselton manuscript, The Child. Because they love Dirk Chiselton.
Would you like to read the next Detective Chiselton novel early?
Wait, are you serious?
It's like Devil Wears
see it, show me.
Prada. Where she wants the new Harry Potter early.
No way, this hasn't even been announced.
So, you're happy to trade?
Oh yeah, this is way better.
Oh, lying to kids. One of the few joys in life. They're just so gullible. So we have a junior detective badge, a toy lockpick, a magnifying glass. Right. I'm gonna show the junior detective badge to the kitchen people for the health inspection.
Dedicated to my beloved wife, my dear Junebug. Yours forever, George.
Okay.
The door is...
Is her name June?
Hello?
Hello again.
Oh, you're gonna get some super fast internet, Rooks. Don't let them fall asleep on your floor like they did at mine. We had, I haven't told the story in a while. We had an internet guy come around to fix our internet. There was some problem. And it was quite a hot day. So I do feel, I feel for them. And they fell asleep on our floor, fiddling with the router, because the router was on the floor. And me and Greg were in the other room, and we just kept hearing shh, shh. I kept falling asleep. So we'd make like a noise, like to wake them up, because it was too awkward to go, oh, you know, hi, you know, you've fallen asleep. So we made a loud enough noise that it would wake them up. So we'd hear him wake up and we'd hear him get back to work on the router. And then like 5 minutes later, we'd then hear the snoring start up again. I think they were there for like 2 hours fixing our router. Because they kept falling asleep. And we just kept hearing that snoring starting up again. And it was really just, it was... Yeah, so what makes it worse, I would not even, was it was that dog piss floor. Because it was in our old place. It was the... Yeah. Yeah, 10 minutes fixing, rest of the time getting rest. Yeah. We did bring them water and everything, like to cool them down because it was a warm day. Yeah, so keep an eye on them, Rooks. Keep an eye on them. Okay, we're the health inspector. My badge.
I believe this badge should serve as satisfactory identification.
You think I can be tricked by a cheap toy for children? You'll have to do better than that.
Okay. I'll be back with the correct badge. Alright. We want it to look official. Maybe the artist can make it look a bit more official. Resting the router. No, you're right.
Please wait. I don't think I
don't know, it must have been awful though. Can you imagine if you, like, if it was the other way around, that he's telling this story that he's like, oh god, I had to go to this client's house. And I couldn't stop myself. I just kept falling asleep on their floor. Their floor smelled weirdly of dog piss. Yeah, it was so in the place, it was where we lived before. The previous tenants had a dog that I don't think they let outside, so the dog just pissed everywhere. And the landlords, you know, to change the carpet, because God forbid, they didn't clean the carpet either. They said they had cleaned the carpet. They hadn't cleaned the carpet. Interestingly enough, though, next to the dog piss stains, there'd be occasionally like bleach stains. So someone had clearly poured bleach on it at some point. Yeah, but when I tried to clean the carpet, like, piss would come up. Yeah, there were a couple of brown stains as well that I don't want to think about. And weirdly enough, so the bedroom had been screwed shut. The door to the bedroom had been screwed shut at some point. Not sure why, to be honest. Yeah. You're good? You do want to hear more about the You sure you don't want to hear more about the mysterious brown stains in the corner of a couple of the rooms?
What is it you want?
I think it might have been on the inside as well, Rooks. Like, so you'd think that if they were trying to keep someone in, you would have screwed the door shut on the outside. But the screws were on the inside to suggest that they screwed themselves in. I don't know why.
I'm afraid you have something that I need.
And what is it that you think I have?
I don't know what it is, but I think you know.
You do know how ridiculous that sounds.
Yeah, but it's
Yes,
true
I
though.
hear it now. The item you possess, it belongs to Donnie Donato.
Ah, and that coward sent you to do his bidding.
Yeah, because I need something else from
Are you
him.
supposed to be his muscle? You're practically skin and bones.
I'm merely an interested party.
I'm sorry to say, I've named my price, and you won't convince
It
me
wasn't
otherwise.
like a blood brown. It was definitely a poo brown. Because, you know, blood has a... Like, blood is a different kind of brown than poo brown. Does that make sense? It was definitely a poo brown. Yeah, it wasn't like a rusty brown. It was like either a poo or a coffee brown. Hey, Dove! Yeah, you gotta keep the demons out, my god. Every night you screw the door shut to keep them out. 8 hours! How was the travel, Darth? That's just general knowledge, right? If you never shit yourself to tea. Could I smelt it? Yeah, it was... I'm guessing it was probably coffee, if I don't remember that. You never shit yourself as an adult? Really? Duck, have you ever shit yourself as an adult? No? Well, if it hasn't happened yet, be on the watch out, Tutti. You know, you've got to, at some point, you have to shit yourself. And I'm pleased that I got it over and done with. You guys have it all to come. Oh, we're packed like sardines, but the mood was light in the very last bit. Local tram was nauseating. Was it hot and like confined? Yeah, it's something to look forward to. 50th birthday, Tutti.
If it's a question of price, I'm willing to negotiate.
Trust me, it's more than you could afford. Don't waste our time.
So we might need to get him so drunk that he gives it to me.
Are you an acquaintance of Donnie Donato?
Don't bore me by talking about that man. He sets my teeth on edge.
Actually, you know what? I am kind of interested.
He's an arrogant bully, that's what. A selfish, self-serving sleazeball.
Oh, don't hold back.
I see. It would be fair to say there's some bad blood between you.
I don't know what he's promised you, but you should never trust a gangster.
Yeah, but I need something from him.
Perhaps you.
Hey, Darren. Good morning.
Drink while you wait.
No, I've already left my fate in that waiter's
Is it busy
hand.
today, Darth? Work?
Who knows what foul concoction awaits me in that kitchen?
So perhaps we need to steal some alcohol.
I'll leave you to.
Indeed.
Drop it in his food. But in order to get...
What's in...
That's express...
I would like one. No, I would like a drink.
Will it be?
I would like some alcohol.
I'll need to keep my
case.
Okay.
That's it.
Talk to you later.
I need something. You.
Greeting.
How can I?
Can you make
Still waiting to get those shoes shined?
Oh,
this look more
I'm
like
still
a
waiting, monsieur.
health inspector?
Since you gave her that manuscript, she hasn't looked up once.
Have you shit yourself as an adult yet, Darren?
I have to.
I bid.
They wouldn't. Are you enjoying the script?
Shush! Can't you see I'm reading?
Yeah, I expect it's a lot to keep the track of, right, Darth? Do you ever order stuff in, or is it all kind of people sell it to you and then you sell it? Health inspector. I might even just get a cheeky...
What do you need?
Just need a cheeky hint.
I tried showing the chefs the toy badge. What now?
If they're not buying it, you'll need to make it appear more genuine.
Oh, I had no idea that's what I was going to have to do.
I need another hint about the detective badge.
Who might know a thing or two about forgery?
Yeah, but he's already doing a different forgery thing for me. I just assumed. See, I guess don't assume. It makes an ass out of you and me. I just assumed he couldn't do 2 jobs at once. Yeah, the train's nice, isn't it? Steam train, not a diesel train. Or a nuclear train. Hello. Can I... Oh. Daisy. We're waiting for an old lady to die as well, Darren. And then we're going to put her in the freezer.
A more convincing detective badge out of this toy.
Ah, you've got a scheme already cooking, I see.
Yeah.
Let me take a look at that. See what we're working with.
Assume.
Yeah. I see the problem. You're not fooling anyone with this at a glance. Just a second. Let me work my magic.
He's doing this one for free as well, Sect.
Here, bit of polish there. All right. Listen, this will be enough to get your foot in the door.
I also kind of wanted the rest of my body in the door as well, but...
Just don't let him look too long at it, all right?
Okay.
Thanks.
He was much worse when we played as the blue guy.
What is it you want?
Hello, I'm the health inspector. Again.
If you...
My badge.
I believe this badge will serve as satisfactory identification.
Houlavash, please accept my apologies, Inspector.
Oh, mon Dieu.
I need a badge that says Pro Streamer.
This day would never come.
May I have a look around?
But of course. Dépêchez-vous. Get to your stations. This is not a drill.
A sack of oysters, ready for shucking.
Maybe we need to give the guy some off oysters.
I'll just add this to my collection.
So we now have a sink plunger. Are we gonna have to change it with the poo plunger? Like do the old switcheroo or the old switch-a-poo?
No.
You can tell this one's the poo one because it's got a bit of brown on it.
Probably best not to dwell on the horrors this plunger has seen.
Maybe we'll give it back to them later. Ah, it's a good strong tap.
Is that necessary, Inspector?
Yeah.
I'm just, checking the taps.
Okay.
Greetings.
Remy Galette, I'm the entremetier. How can I help, Inspector?
What dish are you preparing over here?
Oysters.
Ah, we're preparing oysters with sauce mignonette tonight. I've got to shuck all the oysters in the sack first, though.
Have you ever found a pearl while shucking oysters?
I wish. They're extremely rare. I could shuck thousands of oysters and still never see one.
Ha! Well, perhaps it will be your lucky day.
Perhaps we need to get the pearls into the oyster.
Inspector.
Not sure why though.
What are your duties in the kitchen?
As the entremetier, it's my job to prepare the entrees. I'll typically be in charge of your hot appetizers, soups, vegetable dishes, that sort of thing.
This is education.
Really, I just do what I'm told.
I see. Do you perform any other kitchen duties?
I'll occasionally assist
don't know
the
if I've
chef
ever
de
had an
cuisine with
oyster.
their taste tests.
I've had
He doesn't
mussels
have much
before.
of a tolerance due to his condition, you see.
Why do you have to taste all the dishes?
You've got to taste everything before it's plated, Inspector. You wouldn't know if a dish is properly seasoned otherwise. The chef de cuisine is a little sensitive, so I take on that role for him.
Okay.
Have there been any reported sightings of vermin?
Oh, I hope not. I can't stand the sight of them. Their quick, the twitchy movements. Those sharp, gnawing teeth.
Don't forget their beady little eyes.
Ah! Oh, it gives me the creeps.
Are you suggesting you're afraid of rodents?
It does, doesn't it? Oh, no.
It's extremely
When he
common,
reached
you
in and picked
should
one
have
out, I
talked to me
thought that
about
as
it,
well.
so you're stressing me out. Merci.
So maybe we need to get something that kind of looks a bit like a rat.
Let's reunite these pearls, shall we?
No, I'm not sure, Bandit. Oh! Oh my god, there's a mouse! Oh dear.
I guess those...
I didn't realize the mouse was still on the pearls.
Oh, the worm-like tail. It was horrible.
I have to admit that the
It smells like onion soup.
tails on rats and mice do give me the heebies.
Nope. This should add a bit of flair to the kitchen.
The voice acting is really good in this. Maybe we can make someone trip over with this butter.
You're in charge of this kitchen, I take it.
Oui. François
Oui.
Pétain. I'm the chef de cuisine. How may I assist you, Inspector?
What is this dish you're preparing?
This is our signature dish. Soupe à l'oignon.
Onion
Onion
soup.
soup, Inspector.
Ah!
One of our more popular dishes, I might add.
May I sample the onion soup?
I will allow it, but only if it's to our standard. Entremetier, the soup!
Crawling, scratching, nibbling.
Just there, like,
Don't let it
sat
near
on the
me.
floor.
Entremetier? Fine. I guess I'll have to taste it myself.
Wow,
Chef?
this is going great.
It seems the head chef is in distress.
I feel like Hitman. Taking them out one by one.
I'm not going to touch this. Hello there!
Antoine Cassoulet.
When was this stove last inspected?
Fiametta isn't for inspection. She's to be admired.
When was she last
For
admired
around her,
then?
Inspector, she can be very temperamental.
She's quite hot to handle.
You named your stove Fiametta?
Oui? She breathes life into the kitchen.
Taking them
Why
out one by
shouldn't she
one.
have a name?
Rat poisoning.
I don't believe that naming your equipment is standard procedure.
Don't let her hear you say that. She's not one to be crossed.
May I have a closer look at Fiametta?
No. It takes a keen eye to work with Fiametta. She's been calibrated perfectly. Even a minor adjustment would lead to disaster.
I like it.
Disaster, you say?
The pans clacking together and you can kind of hear it.
For eyebrows to grow back? Because I do.
Do you tend to accommodate difficult passengers?
Our passengers have high standards, but it's our job to meet those expectations. Why do you ask? Is this part of the inspection?
Yeah, everything's part of the
Would you consider
inspection.
Mr. Masson a difficult passenger?
Ah, tu te fiches de moi. Don't you speak that name in our presence. What is this? Did you send him here for your little health inspection?
You're not a fan of Mr. Masson, I take it?
He doesn't want anything on the menu.
I noticed.
You think we can just invent new dishes on the spot?
Yeah.
I've a good mind to close the kitchen. That'd teach him.
That doesn't sound all that accommodating. You'd really close down the kitchen?
It's not my decision, but I refuse their patronage. Let's see them eat without a chef in the kitchen. J'en ai marre. It's our
Wow.
food or nothing at all.
I have been killing everybody, so
Are you sure this equipment meets safety regulations?
I think we might need to
As
set
long
this
as
guy
I'm
on
here,
fire.
You have nothing to fear, Inspector. Fiametta can be feisty, but she
You may
behaves
just have to.
under my watchful eye.
That's...
As you wish.
It's the entrance to the pantry. It seems to be locked shut for now.
Okay. I think this is just nice.
Ah, there's no way...
Maybe butter? Use-
No!
Maybe something to do with the...
No! I'd rather keep it.
Something to do with the tap, maybe? Yeah, the train is so cozy.
I guess those... I'm not...
Murder! Success!
Fiametta, what have you done?
Good job, Agent 47.
I apologize, sir, but the kitchen is closed due to an incident.
I suppose it was too much to ask for a meal with a hint of imagination.
It was.
Would you care to order a drink instead?
I suppose I have no choice. Be gone. Yes.
Now.
Perhaps...
I suppose I have no
He wants a drink.
I'll leave you...
Indeed, that...
So can I have...
What's in...
That's
No! Hello?
Will it be?
I want some alcohol, please.
That's enough.
Talk to you later.
Nope.
Perhaps if we go back to the kitchen and take some alcohol? Oh, Christ.
I guess those are... It's the entrance to... The canister routes gas to the stove, but...
Do you think we can give him soup? Doesn't this look nice as well? Like the way it just slightly moves. Beautiful.
That doesn't work.
Oh, I was hoping we could put butter in it like one of those American coffees. What are they called? The bullet coffees?
They wouldn't appreciate
Oh, come on. Doesn't want my soup?
Nope.
Shit. I want...
How can I be of...
I thought you'd like to know. I'm researching
I don't feel
ideas
too
for
motion
my
sick.
next novel.
Maybe I'm just in a, better place
Hardly
today.
wait to read it. Perhaps you could give...
No, I'm afraid it's very much a draft right now.
Yeah, the fancy guy will definitely want your
Please, I
mysteries.
understand. Just let me know if you need any
Oh, well, I
ideas.
was hoping maybe he wouldn't think it was soup.
I have to...
Let me know.
Maybe he'd think that it was some delicious alcohol. Well, you guys think this is like Orson Welles, this guy?
What's in these?
That's express reserve.
No!
No, it's definitely soup, Oleg. Definitely. I'm doing alright. How are you, Oleg?
It's nothing in...
Yeah, you're worried that they're gonna say no internet for you, Rooks. I'm afraid the internet does not work here. No, I thought you hid those before they came over. Hello, rich old lady. Would you like some of my soup?
I think I'll hang...
Oh, well, hang on to it, alright. Ah. Oh, it's just getting hot. Do you like the hot weather, Oleg, or are you kind of sad that it's getting warm? I thought that was your soap making, Rooks. Or is it because you're lying?
I'm not in need of a pamphlet to dictate my travel plans.
What do you need?
So I wonder, Sect, I wonder if the old lady, I will give her the soup, and that's what makes it seem like she's been killed, is the spicy soup on the floor. I need a hint.
Mr.
He's pretty smart.
I need an...
Have you checked with Don about the strategy?
I need an...
Don has a cocktail recipe.
There we go. You like the warm weather, I dislike the cold. I find I like a middling weather, you know, a little bit warm,
So,
but
how
not
is
too
that
warm.
favor
I
progressing?
think if I had to pick though between hot or cold, I think I'd pick cold weather because it's you can always warm up, but it's really hard to cool down.
I need intel. What can you tell me about Mr. Masson?
Well, he's
You
got
know,
a
when it's
sharp
cold,
tongue.
you can have a
Likes
heated
to run his
blanket.
mouth a lot, you know? His mind is even sharper still. Maybe you could find a way to dull his senses.
You mean
You know, I might have just the recipe.
Yes.
It's potent stuff. Last time I drank this, I couldn't even talk, believe it or not.
Yeah. It just looks so nice.
I'll see what I can do.
Catch you later.
And it's the little pieces of animation that I really like. Yeah, I like how his legs... It's that first frame of him running where his legs look like spaghetti. Quite like. Like, you see where they, like, open up? Spaghetti legs. Right.
Do you take special requests?
Oh, interesting. I've never heard of this one before. Okay, let's give it a shot. One rosebud coming up.
And we know that from the other part of the game that we played. He does kind of look like Waldo, or Wally, in the UK. And possibly Australia. I used to love Where's Wally. They always had Where's Wally books at, like, the doctor's surgeries.
Which table, sir?
The large, angry gentleman over there. You can't miss him.
Ah, I'm familiar. Good evening, sir. One of your fellow passengers has kindly ordered a drink for you.
Fine. If I can't have a meal, I might as well have a drink.
And like the drink moves in the glass as well.
Here's to a new libation.
Look at that, like...
Rosebud.
Oh, he's got a magnet in his pocket. I'll take that. Oh, Donnie wants the magnet so that he can rig the tables.
I suspect the Rosebud could put an elephant to sleep.
Where's Wally cartoon? You know, I vaguely remember a Where's Wally cartoon as well. You could never find him in the books. They were difficult, weren't they? I always liked finding the, like, old granddad wizard and the dog as well.
Is this what you were looking for?
That's it. I can't believe you actually pulled it off.
Dropping my key items. What would you drop? If you had a key item to drop, what would it be?
I underestimated you. A deal's a deal. So, take this.
I think mine would be like a jar of mayonnaise. Or, oh, a slice of cheesecake? Slice of cheesecake. Ooh. What flavor cheesecake? Just plain? Oh, with a key. Prison-style cheesecake.
I'll have to be quick.
There we go.
Hey, no touching the list.
It won't happen again. Hello again.
I am Herman Merman.
How's it going?
I think you'll find me on the list.
Can you check the guest list again?
Let's see. Sorry, you're not... Oh, wait. Herman Merman. It says it right here. Why didn't you say you were on the list already?
You know,
We must have both misread it.
That's odd. I'd swear it wasn't there before.
Yeah, but as you can see, it's your handwriting, so...
Please, go right ahead, Mr. Merman.
Thank you.
We haven't been in here yet. Ooh. See?
Hello, gentlemen.
Who's this guy? No idea. He wasn't on the guest list.
I'm looking for someone. Did you see Mr. Liu come in here?
Jean? Yeah, he was here.
Where is he now?
Needed to adjust something backstage. Can we help you with something?
Let me turn my cam off for this so you guys can see what they're saying.
Aren't you meant to be on stage right now?
That was the plan. Right up until some drongo pinched our set list.
Is that so? I'm afraid I wouldn't
Well, I
know
do think
anything about that.
No, I wouldn't know anything about it.
Find that crook.
Yeah.
I'm gonna show them the business end of my drumsticks.
Bloody oath.
Why would you need a set list in order to play?
Yeah, you can see his
It's
head
the
moving
principle of the
when he
matter.
talks in the
We
mirror.
have the whole set finely tuned.
Every tune flowing into the next. Oh, it was pure enchantment.
What's the point of putting on a lesser performance? We'd rather not play at all.
I also recognize his voice actor as well. Maybe we can give them their set list back.
Backstage.
He's probably making further adjustments. Everything's got to sound just right, you see. I heard Mr. Liu's been trying to win over Lady Unterwald for weeks.
He's got an eye for the details, that's for sure.
Why does Mr. Liu have access to the green room?
Mr. Liu's the bloke who got us the gig in the first place.
Recommended us to Lady Unterwald personally.
He's been pulling out all the stops to win her over.
He's a good sport, though. Even played a few rounds of knifey stab with us.
Better yet,
knifey spoony.
He's awful at it.
He's lost so many times that he refuses to play now.
Dare I ask what
Maybe we'll have to
stab
beat him
stab is?
in a game of
You
knifey
don't
stab
know
stab.
about knifey stab? Oh, it's a riot.
So I think
You're
that
looking at
guy's
the reigning
Australian,
champ.
the one that's
We
speaking right now.
sometimes call it the five-finger
That guy's
fillet.
American.
So, it's a card game of sorts?
No. It's a little edgier than
That guy is also American, so Australian and 2 Americans, I think.
What game are you playing now?
We're just playing a friendly game of poker.
Ooh, I'll play.
It's gonna turn bloody unfriendly if you keep winning all these hands, eh?
Shh. I'm trying to concentrate.
How's the music business treating you?
Yeah, decent. We've got fans clamoring for more shows.
I'm glad we found Miss Goldsmith. She really tied our sound
I
together.
think that's the lady.
We were piss poor before
Oh
she
my
arrived on
God.
the scene. Isn't that right, Suze?
No, it was nothing.
Are you really not
Hey,
going to play any more
Hayley.
music?
We'll probably get back up there.
Good
don't
morning.
feel all
How's
that
Isabel doing
inspired
today,
right now.
Haley?
We've been demoralized, that's what.
I'll leave you to your game.
See you around.
Yes. Did you need something?
Do you know Mr. Liu? I'm looking for him.
Mr. Liu was here, all right, but he didn't stay long.
Watch
What
out
did you
there.
want with Mr. Liu?
I'm supposed to be keeping an eye on him.
I'm researching.
You're
Yeah,
spying
look.
on him. Well, listen, he probably wouldn't appreciate that. I'd keep that to yourself.
No morning, I guess. Bad afternoon to you, Haley. I'm doing all right, thank you. All right, did you get any Easter eggs over the weekend?
You didn't happen to see him doing anything nefarious?
Nefarious.
No more than usual, I suspect. He's got charm, all right, but there's something underneath it all.
Raw sexual magnetism.
I just need to know
Right.
what was he doing here.
He said he needed to adjust something backstage. I didn't ask what.
He's trying to murder the lady
He's gone, but I didn't see him leave.
backstage. But I don't think
he
that
went
she said.
backstage to adjust something. Probably slipped out when nobody was looking.
Yeah, because we don't know where he went after she died. He went missing.
You're in Balboa Swing, right? Oh, I'm a
An old one,
huge fan.
Haley.
Suzanne
A
Goldschmidt.
really old
The
lady.
Golden Canary.
Herman Merman, detective extraordinaire.
Always a pleasure to meet an admirer, detective. Just don't make me call security on you.
I hear you're represented by Beverly Moore.
Indeed. You know, it was Moore's idea to pair me with Balboa Swing.
Is that so?
Mm-hmm. We've never sounded better.
That's the kind of shrewd business decision-making we can all get behind.
Yeah, so at the beginning of the game, we play as a lawyer who is doing this old lady's will. We then go to the old lady's announcement, which happens on stage on her train. She owns this train and the company. Everybody thinks it's a will reading. She's going to say who's going to inherit her fortune. And then the lights go off and she gets killed. We then are playing as her lawyer, looking for the will because we've accidentally let it fly out of a window. Because now she's dead, everybody wants to see the will because she didn't get through with saying who she was going to leave everything to. We then find the will and it says that we, the lawyer, were going to inherit everything. We're also kind of looking to see who killed her as well and who might have a motive to do it. The lawyer is arrested because it makes sense that he has a motive to kill her if he was the one that was named in the will as the beneficiary. We're now playing as a different character, Herman Merman, detective extraordinaire, who is a seemingly washed-up detective who writes crime novels, bad crime novels, according to the publishing house. And he is keeping an eye on everything before the old lady goes to give her speech. So we're before the old lady's died. So I think maybe the old lady isn't even dead. No, just Herman Merman. First name Herman, last name Merman. Yeah. Die of old age in her own time, exactly, right?
Do you think
simply outlive them? They want the money now, though, Haley. They're impatient.
I don't know. Are you adequately talented?
I believe I meet the minimum requirements.
So I think now we're finding out how she died.
Keep talking like that and you'll be a
died or not.
Are you all right? What are those noises you're making?
That's what I sound like before stream. Mike, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome in.
It's part of my routine. Just your basic
Thank
humming,
you.
lip trills,
Anonymous, thank you very
tongue
much
twisters,
for
that
gifting
sort
away
of
a
thing.
smiling anti-spill coaster,
Usually
lads.
works, but
If you would like to be in with a chance to win yourself a smiley anti-spill coaster, a CBT coaster, please !enter in chat for a chance to win it. Thank you very, very much, Anonymous. It's really
I'm
kind
not
of Thank you
feeling it
very
today.
much.
Hey,
you.
I've got an idea.
!enter
Why
in
not
chat,
you try it
lads,
with me?
to get yourself a coaster.
Oh, come on, don't be such a square. I need your help to
Sir
warm
Herman
up
Merman. And if he got anointed into the church, he could be Sir Herman Merman giving a sermon.
Fine. Let's do some humming.
Great, let's hum the arpeggio. Not bad, but it could use some work.
We could attempt lip trills, I suppose.
All right, watch and learn. Almost. You just need a bit of practice, that's all.
All right, let's try a tongue twister.
She sells seashells.
Okay, watch this. Unique New York. Unique
Unique
New York.
New York.
Unique New York.
Unique
How much
New
wood
York.
could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck
Unique
could chuck
New York.
wood? She sells seashells by the seashore. Pretty cool, huh?
Mm-hmm.
But it's not quite hitting the spot just yet. Do you know any good ones we could try?
Red lorry, yellow lorry. Red lorry, yellow lorry. Oh my god, look, there we go. Herman Merman in the Sermon of Vermin. Herman Merman in the Murmuring German. Herman Merman in the Suburban Burden. And Herman Merman in the Squirmin' Chairman.
Herman Merman and the Sermon of Vermin.
Interesting. Herman Merman and the Sermon of Vermin. Yes, I like that one.
Okay, thank you.
I'll be.
See you.
I don't know if maybe I have to give her a particular tongue twister. Herman Merman and the Sermon of Vermin.
Ma-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Oh no, is it bugged? No. I haven't saved him forever. Oh, lads, I think it's bugged! I don't know where my mouse has gone. I went to talk to the lads, and then my mouse disappeared. Urban! Congratulations, Urban. You had a 100% chance of winning. And the odds were in your favour. Very much anonymous. Thank you. And Urban, big congratulations. I hope you enjoy it. I hope your drinks never spill. And never leave ring marks. Either. Okay, let me fiddle around. No, we might have to... Oh, God, I hope it auto-saved. Oh, I hope it auto-saved. Okay. Let's try. Mm-hmm. You did, Urban? Well, Urban, thank you very much. For getting yourself a coaster. Thank you very, very much, Urban. I hope you enjoy it. A gift from you to you. I hope you enjoy it, Urban. So there is an autosave. Oh! There was an autosave, but I think it autosaved when we entered.
Yes.
So I don't think we've done any of this.
I'll be leaving.
It's kind of annoying.
See you around.
The thing is I don't think they told me anything that I didn't already know. I'm just gonna...
I should...
Okay. Yeah. Now you've got a whole set.
Who's this guy?
No idea.
Who's this guy?
I'm looking.
Jean.
It said he...
Can we help?
Right, we'll skip you through.
Aren't you?
That was the...
when we fight...
bloody...
Why would...
It's the...
Every...
Are you...
We've been...
You said...
He's probably... I heard me.
He's got it.
Why does...
Mr.
Recommended.
We could listen to all the dialogue again if you guys would like.
Dare I...
You don't know. You'll look...
We sometimes...
So, it's a...
No.
What game?
We're just playing.
It's gonna...
Sure.
How's the...
Yeah,
I'm glad
we were.
No.
Oh, are you
I'll leave
online
See you around.
now, Rooks?
Ma-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Large and in charge.
Yes.
Do you know...
Mr. What did you want?
I'm...
And then we'll save after we've done this as well.
You didn't...
No more. He's got...
I just...
He said...
He's gone. You're in...
Suzanne.
Herman...
Oh, it just don't...
That'd be life-sized.
Mm-hmm.
That's the kind...
I expect if you do put me on a TV, I would
Do
be
you think-
life-sized.
I don't know.
I believe...
Oh, that...
Are you... What?
I am very tall, though, so
Hey.
Hmm.
Oh, come...
you'd need a big TV.
Fine.
Great.
Mhm.
Wait.
All right, all right. Oh,
Oh,
okay.
We'll go with the
Unique
same
new-
one
How
that
much
we
wood-
had.
She's pretty cool. Do you...
let's...
Oh! Or, Rooks, you could project me through the windows of people's condos. So it would be like they... non-consensual stream watching. They have to watch.
Herman...
Herman... Yes.
Okay, let's save.
I'll be leaving.
See
I'm
you
220,000 feet tall,
around.
like.
Ba-ba-da-da.
Humongous. Oh, I guess we'll have to save over this one.
Are you leaving already?
I'm afraid I have other lines of inquiry.
Nah, why don't you play one round of knifey stab with us?
Oh, yeah, I'd love
Come
to.
on, we haven't had a new player in a while.
Go on.
Fine. What sort of game
I would say
is it?
England is a horrible mix of
I'll go
metric
first.
and Imperial.
You're playing with the big boys now. You better watch.
You guys are gonna want to see this. Oh, wow. Okay.
Whoa, such speed!
Incredible control.
Because we use miles as well, miles per hour for speed.
Not a scratch on.
Sometimes use yards
All
too.
right, show us what you've got. Nah, go on. Just give it a try.
Go on. Yeah, and stones. Like we weigh things in stones sometimes.
So far, so good.
Hey, passive aggressive, welcome in.
It's easier than it looks.
Oh, I was really hoping they'd let me play the minigame.
Blimey, it's gone in like a hot knife through butter.
Oh.
Is that blood? Ooh, I'm feeling a little woozy.
He's taken a tumble.
Somebody get the doctor.
Yeah, that made me feel a bit unwell. I don't know. I didn't like that.
Hold on, gentlemen. I think he's coming round. Take it easy there, Herman. You had a bit of a nasty hand injury.
What happened?
Oh my god, our legs are burning.
Poor thing. Not to worry, though. I brought you to the experts. We managed to get you all patched up. Here, take
Looks
this
like they have
handful.
me in the
It's
middle of
good
a
stuff.
satanic
Loosens any
ritual.
cramps right up.
It also moisturizes.
Where am I?
No need to fret, Herman. You're in safe hands here. Although the members need their table back. There's a meeting starting soon.
Everyone, our meeting can now commence.
Oh, at last. I have much to discuss with you.
Jean?
Hold on, where's the hand idol?
What?
You know, the hand idol we use to signify that it's our turn to speak.
Silence! Sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. Brother Jared speaks the truth. We cannot proceed without the hand idol.
It's bound to turn up somewhere. It couldn't have gone far.
So we're gonna need to find the hand
I
idol.
must insist we press on. This issue with Lady Underwold, it cannot wait.
So this is basically a Lady Underworld
mysterious way.
fan club.
That's
So
right.
everyone in this room is dedicated to
All
keeping
going
her
to
safe.
Sit here and do nothing.
You know, I'm quite good at finding things. I may be able to assist.
Yes, that would be most appreciated.
We need to negotiate pay though.
We could ask the Keeper of Many Idols.
Oh.
That's a grand idea.
Are you there, Keeper of Many Idols?
Yes.
Keeper of Many Idols, are you there?
So I think Herman Merman's gonna be the one. Oh my god. I reckon Lady Underworld fakes her own
I
death.
shall inquire with Brian, the keeper of many idols.
Yes,
Brian is
very
only
good.
one letter away from being called Brain.
Brian, isn't it?
What's it to you, outsider?
Outsider?
Did you gain entrance to our sanctum honorably, with the five-fingered handshake of formality?
I think I
No,
was
the
unconscious
one-handed
when the
knife.
doctor dragged
That's how
me in
I.
here.
Well, that makes you an outsider.
Oh, the letters are all there. Brain was one of my favorite characters in Arthur. Thought he was so cool.
What are all these idols
So smart.
for anyway?
So STEM-minded.
Each one of these idols has a purpose. We use them to keep things orderly. We have strict protocols, and we follow the rules here. Something an outsider like you wouldn't know about, of course.
Of course.
What's all this talk of a handshake?
You don't know about the handshake?
Oh, Pinky and the Brain. I quite liked Pinky, actually.
If they're going to let people in who don't even know about the handshake.
I like it when they say one's a genius, the other's insane, but you're not sure which of them it is.
If you taught me the handshake, would I still be an outsider?
Well, the handshake gets changed every few hours.
Okay.
Besides, you're here now.
Are you sure you don't want to teach me the
I just want to know
handshake?
secret things.
They'll just change it in a few hours. I'd rather not waste my time.
All right, Brian.
I heard you're the keeper of idols. I need a specific one.
Look, there
What's
are
Pinky's
a lot
genius?
of idols back here. If you
He's
can
just
narrow
happy
it
to be
down,
there.
I might be able to find what you're looking for. Do you remember the gesture the idol was making?
I think it was a...
I've heard it was a fist.
Yeah, that is pretty
raised in
genius, exactly.
anger.
Yeah, he's having a good time.
All right. I'll keep that in mind. We still need to be sure we have the right idol. Was there an inscription on it?
Dedicated to my beloved wife, my dear Junebug.
Let's see here. What's that doing here? Nope. Nope. Nada.
I remember
That's not it
watching a
either.
lot of Danger Mouse as well.
I
There
don't
were a
even
lot
know
of
what this thing
mouse/rat
No luck, I'm afraid.
cartoons,
I had a look,
weren't
but I
there?
can't find an idol that matches your description. Perhaps you've misremembered.
Well,
Hello, Brian.
all right, we'll brute
Yes.
force it, Brian.
Any luck?
Like I said, if you can narrow, do you remember?
Peace sign.
I believe the gesture was a peace
Chip and
sign.
Dale. Chip and Dale are
Alright.
chipmunks, though.
I'll
I
keep
guess
that in mind.
Matt.
We still need to be sure
Mouse
we have
slash
the
rat.
right
I keep
idol.
saying Matt.
Was there an inscription
Adjacent.
on it?
Mickey Mouse. Mighty Mouse.
Dedicated to my beloved wife, my dear Junebug.
I'm pretty sure it's that because we saw that outside.
Let's see here.
Ah, yes, yeah, they are still rodents. You're right.
Nothing but
Don't let me
junk in
tear
this pile.
down Chip and Dale.
Nope.
Goofy is not a rat.
No,
Goofy's a
that's not
dog. He's not a rat. Who told you he
luck,
was a
I'm afraid.
rat?
I
The
had a
dog.
look, but I can't find an idol that matches your description. Perhaps you've misremembered some of the details.
He's
Hello,
a dog.
Brian.
Yes, outsider.
According to
Any
official
luck
Disney
finding that idol? I'm still
sources,
looking for
the
it.
difference
Like
between
I said, we've got a lot of idols back here. If you can narrow
animals
it down, I might be
and
able to find
humans,
what you're looking
you know,
for.
like Mickey
Do you
Mouse,
remember
like
the
sentient
gesture
animals,
the idol was making?
is shoes. If they're wearing like clothes and shoes and stuff, then they're sentient. If they're not wearing clothes and shoes, they're not sentient. So, like, you know, Pluto is a dog, but he doesn't wear clothes or shoes. Not sentient. Or, you know, not like, can't talk. Donald Duck wears his little sailor outfit. No shoes, though, but it doesn't matter. Yeah. I'm sure he's a dog. What is Goofy? Anthropomorphic dog. Morphic dog. What kind of dog do you think he is? Because I think isn't Pluto a... Is he a Great Dane? Maybe? Dog. And Goofy dates Clarabelle, who is a cow. Do we know who Max's mum is? Goofy's son. No, we don't know who Max's mum is.
It was crossing its fingers.
Yeah, I
for
could ask
luck.
them about it. You're right,
All
Urban.
right. I'll keep that in mind.
I'm brute
We
forcing it.
still need to be sure we have the right idol. Was there an inscription on it?
Is collar clothing? I'd say it was an accessory.
Dedicated to my beloved wife, my dear Junebug.
I think he sometimes does put his collar on himself, like if it falls off. Because Goofy is quite... not Goofy. Pluto is quite...
What's that doing here?
Like, as far as dogs go, he's quite clever.
No luck, I'm afraid.
Okay, so maybe we we won't unlock... They've made it so I can't brute force it, so fair enough.
How can I help?
It might just be whether they can talk or not. Because, you know, Pluto is... He's clever.
It's modeled.
It's not as
after
smart as
Lady
Gromit, that's
Unterwald's
true.
own hands. I remember that much.
Modelled after one of her own
We haven't
hands.
convened a formal meeting for some time.
Okay.
But I'm sure it'll turn up.
The deep Disney lore.
Is there anything else you can tell me about the missing idol?
I'm trying to think of any other Disney facts that I can think of.
I remember the idol feeling heavy
Heavy.
in my hands.
Right.
There was definitely some weight to it. Never see you around. Herman.
Is the new Wallace and Gromit out yet?
What's Jean-Loup doing here?
John is one of us, or at least he was.
Yeah, I do,
thought
Urban.
He'd left our order some time ago.
Upsets me.
Regardless, he's called for a formal meeting, and we must abide.
Is it good, Fish?
Never mind. See you.
Oh, it's on Netflix. Is it?
Hello.
Ah, our latest recruit. Putting yourself to good use.
I can hear Suze's. Hang on. Sorry, Suze needed a pee. No, she needed a pee and she'd barked. She barked once, she barked twice, and I'm like, you know, why isn't Greg letting her out? She barked the third time, and I'm like, has something happened? No, Greg was just listening to his music too loudly and didn't hear her asking to go to pee. Oh, a new actor to play Gromit. Gromit doesn't have a voice, though. What's a Disney character? Yeah, I'd be sad.
What can you tell me about the keeper of many eyes?
Doesn't look anything like Goofy.
Brother Brian, he has a good eye for detail. We put him on security most nights. He seems to enjoy it. We like to keep him busy, you see.
What can...
Oh.
Brother Brian, we put him...
I want to know about the idol, sorry.
I have some questions about the hand idol.
Fire
Wallace
away.
is the one that wears clothes. Gromit is the naked one.
Can you recall what gesture the idol was making?
Ah, I remember it being a majestic pose. I always thought it captured Lady Unterwald perfectly.
I don't suppose you remember the quote on the idol?
I think it was something sappy. Was it something about family?
Ugh, gross family.
Do you remember what the idol was made of?
Let me think. Some sort of metal, was it? No, that's not right. You know,
Well,
the
is it
same guy who made
sentience
the
or is it
idol
just the
also
ability to
sculpted
talk?
the Unterwald busts.
You mean the statues?
Maybe
I've
all
seen
the
around
animals
the
are
train?
actually sentient.
I wouldn't be surprised if they used the same material.
Hi, sweetie. Do you want to say hello? Hi, lovey. Come here. Hey, lovey. I'll bring you something to smell. You want to smell what I had in my cup? Oh, yeah, you do. Yeah. Hi, lovey. It does add a little bit to the, because they were trying to basically explain away why the Disney characters eat meat. And, you know, or like, how do they eat meat without it being kind of classed as cannibalism, eating people? So they were like, okay, if they have clothes on, you can't eat them. they don't have clothes on, you can eat them. So maybe that's the distinction. Yeah, so Pluto's fair game. Oh, she's down there. She's just not. There she is! Oh, look, that little lady. Yeah.
That's all. Very well. Anything else?
You have to be really careful when you take a bath.
Farewell.
Because you're fair game then.
Hi there.
Yeah, cheeky wing.
Pretty. The name's Gretchen. I'm in charge of all the itinerary.
I have some
I literally only care about the hand.
idol. Do you remember what the idol was made of?
The idol. The Unterwald idol was pretty fancy, but I couldn't tell you what it was made of.
Probably marble, because people are saying heavy, fancy. Oh.
Can you recall what gesture the idol was making?
I don't remember it being an offensive gesture.
The idol's just sat there like that.
I suppose it narrows it down. Was there a
It would have been funnier if it was offensive.
It was something involving the Unterwalds.
Okay.
That's all. I should.
Don't be a.
Jared?
Brother I'm entitled to a little respect around.
She's just fully tucked herself in now.
Now I have some questions about the hand idol.
Of course, I'll try to help as best I can.
Do you remember what the idol was made of?
Oh, you mean the Lady Unterwelt idol?
Nah, different idol.
Well, it was definitely silver. Or was it solid gold? Oh dear, it's been too long, I'm afraid.
Can you recall what gesture the idol was making?
Please be offensive.
Well, it was certainly a hand gesture.
Can you recall any specifics?
Sorry, pal. If you moisturize enough hands, they all kind of blur together.
Alright. So it's a hand idol making a hand gesture.
Was there a quote on the idol?
A quote? Yes, there was definitely something sentimental about it.
Great, thanks.
That's
absolutely fucking useless, Jared.
Talk to you later.
See you.
Mr. Liu.
How can I be of assistance?
I kind of want. Let's
Am
talk to him. I want to
you're
talk to him a little bit
of
more.
the Order of Idle Hands?
It's true. I was once an active member of the Order. I thought we were doing necessary work. But it soon devolved into secret handshakes.
Secret handshakes are pretty cool, though.
Eventually, all this bureaucracy seemed to prevent anything from being achieved.
I assume the bureaucracy hasn't improved.
No, it's worse.
What's going on with you and Lady Unterwald?
It is my intention to take ownership of the Unterwald Empire.
Wow, at least
I believe
he's
this is in everyone's interest, including
honest
Lady
about it.
Unterwald.
Alright.
How would selling the business benefit Lady Unterwald?
It's my understanding that the Unterwald Empire is suffering from financial difficulties. I'll reveal more once our meeting begins, but I'd be more than willing to take it off her hands.
So, it's purely all business with you and Lady Unterwald?
Do we think he fancies her?
I assure you that's none of your concern.
She is a silver fox!
What
Or a
can you
silver
tell me
cougar,
about the
I
missing
guess?
idol? I'm afraid the whereabouts of this idol eludes me. I don't recall seeing it before. You should know I think this whole thing is completely absurd, if that's any consolation.
It's not.
Not particularly. That's all.
Sure.
Herman, how can I help?
I was wondering if it was the...
Never mind.
So,
see you around, detective.
when the chapter started, there was an idol, and I was wondering if it looked anything like that, but...
I suspect.
Let's just head in and see whether we can...
Hello, Brian.
Yes, outsider.
Right, Brian.
Any luck finding that idol? I'm still looking for it.
Like I said, if you can narrow it down, do you
No.
Let me know.
Do you think we can leave? All right. Keep your eyes out for the idol.
Who's the suit? You better not be bad luck, mister.
Have you seen an idol?
Will it be?
I wonder if, I
little
don't know if this
unsure
guy
on
gives
how to
me
proceed.
hints.
Have you tried the Dirk Chisel? You can
Alright.
Call.
Suit yourself.
He only gives me the
That's enough.
hint to call
See you later.
Dirk.
Hello there.
Sorry, I'm not buying whatever it is you're selling.
You don't want to buy
Hello there.
a
Sorry.
Herman Merman
Greetings.
action doll?
You're not with the tax office, are you?
Certainly not.
Once the sale goes through, it should...
Oh.
What?
Oh ho ho ho. What did I get? What did I get?
It's a powerful cleaning solvent. This stuff would remove pretty much anything. It's a highly moisturizing hand repair cream for dry, cracked, and injured hands.
Don't use it as toothpaste. I thought it was toothpaste.
Anyone? They must have left.
Alright.
Hello?
Hello?
I guess nobody's home.
Nice rocks. When does your tenancy end on it?
I'm glad we could assist each other today.
Is there a lot of overlap? Not to be nosy. It's an action figure, not a doll. Anime figures, Mom! End of May. Okay, it's not too bad then. April, May. Okay, last month. Do you have to get it professionally cleaned? I'm just wondering about, like, US laws in general.
Hello?
Do you
It's a
have to
luggage.
get your apartments cleaned after you vacate them?
I guess those oysters.
You don't. It's pretty nice. I don't know if we do in the UK anymore, actually. Thinking about it. They might have changed that.
There's no.
Oh, an unprofessional
It's
clean.
the
I
entrance to
see.
the pantry. It seems to be locked.
Is the internet guy still asleep? Still awake? Oh, so you have to start coughing in the other room, wake them up. Yeah, and like, what's the point of cleaning when you know that they're just going to make a big mess afterwards? I remember back in my day, you'd have to clean the apartment when you left. It was like part of the contract that you had to get it professionally cleaned when you moved out, which is expensive. It was expensive. Our landlord asked us if we could clean it after they'd repainted. And we said no. We said no because it meant that our deposit wouldn't get returned before they'd cleaned it. We wanted our deposit back because, so basically they'd hold the deposit until they had done their final inspection, which included making sure it was clean. Yeah. Yeah. You might lose if you left the apartment with a lot to fix, yeah. Your internet guy was alert, I see.
It's nothing interesting.
Is your carpet clean as well, Rooks?
Hello. Hello again.
Go right ahead.
You have to
55
help me.
euros.
My boys are lost in the ventilation system.
65 for
I
deluxe.
could direct
Oh,
them back
wow.
with my horn, but I'd need some sort of mouthpiece.
Doesn't that thing go in your ear?
Hurry! My boys have no sense of direction.
Why are they in the ventilation? Hang on, I gotta do a quick euro to euro to pound. What was that? 65 for deluxe. So that's 55 pounds, or 47 pounds. So that'll be 50. That'll be 50 then. It doesn't look really good on IFI anyway. Will you get the deluxe edition though? I think we can get into the ventilation here, or maybe not. Actually, you know what? Maybe I'll talk to her about it. No.
Nice.
Yeah, I suppose write it off and then it'll be a nice surprise
The door
if
is
you
bolted shut. I'm not getting through there.
if you do get any of it back. Oh wow, you buy an apartment, spend the rest few months think it's your apartment, then you come home, someone else also bought it and you're asked to leave. Oh wow.
You have to help me. My boys are... I could direct them...
Doesn't that thing go in your...
Hurry!
Just
He's
enjoying
back.
my luck.
There he
Thank
is.
you,
Back for
Matthew.
more, are you?
I hope you're having a good luck.
Get over here.
How's the paw holding up? All
Having a
good?
good week as well.
A little sore, but fine, all things considered. May I join you?
Do we want to play
course.
again?
Take a seat.
Oh, hang on. Move my old head.
Are you still not performing on stage?
Huh. We'll probably get back up there eventually.
I think
I'm
we still have that
feeling
set
mighty
list.
demoralized, personally.
Your true blue determination was truly inspiring, however.
Oh. Yeah.
Are you saying I managed to
Would you like to
inspire
buy a
you?
Herman Merman?
Too right. Took that knife like a champ. Barely
Action
batted
doll.
an eye before you passed out. Say, I reckon a new song's a brewing.
Oh.
Yeah, I can feel it.
A song about my bravery, you mean?
Yeah, nah, listen, fellas. How about Butterfinger Blues?
Oh my god.
That's not bad.
That could be a song about me.
Gutter Blade Groove.
Ah, Slippin' Steel Symphony.
Yeah, now you're talking.
How's that song coming along?
The creative juices are flowing now.
It definitely has legs. I can see the potential.
Yeah,
it's got
right.
hands.
It's gonna be a ripper of a song.
Where did you learn about knifey stab?
From me mum, of course.
Yeah, I was
We used
going
to
to
play
say it
all
sounds
the time
Australian.
back home. It was a riot. A real bonding moment, you know? Would you believe
No,
that's
just
the
legs, no
first
knees.
time anyone's got hurt playing knifey stab?
Wow,
I
no.
do find that hard to believe.
Yeah, honest. Just a couple of scratches here and there, of course.
Yeah, he's got an honest face, I believe him.
Do you have any leads on your missing set list?
Not yet, but we'll find them.
Don't worry.
Maybe
they always return
we
to the scene of the crime.
can frame someone.
I'll leave.
See you around.
Like we put the set list in their hands and then get these guys to beat them up. I just maybe just give it
I'd
to
rather
them.
keep it.
I'd rather keep it. Okay, fair enough.
Oh, it's you again.
Do you think you could put in a good word for me with Beverly Moore?
I can certainly try. She's not so easily persuaded. I think she prefers to go with her gut.
Yeah, I think kids used to play it with scissors at my school.
Are you going to sing yet?
I'm
I'll
sure
sing,
everyone,
alright,
like everyone
but I
did
need my
at
boys
their
on
school.
stage with me. When do you think you'll be ready, boys?
Sorry, Suze. We're still fuming about our missing set list.
Okay,
Looks
so we
like
need to
it's
get
gonna
that
be a
set
while.
list.
What's next for Balboa Swing?
I don't put an awful lot of faith in planning myself. More often than not, it
Yeah,
seems you'll
scissors
just end
or
up disappointed.
like pens,
I'm happy to
pencils.
keep making hay while the sun shines.
Some people, if so, you sharpen the pencil first. Oh,
When do
shit.
you think?
Sorry, Suze.
Looks like it's good.
And some people will get bits of
I'll
lead
be
stuck in
leaving
their
now.
hands
See you around.
from doing it.
Not
Not ideal. Don't do that. Don't do it at home.
No, I'd rather.
Her kids are stuck in the ventilation system, but I don't
How can I
know what to do about that.
Are you in? Ah, you got me. I adore Balboa Swing. You know they painstakingly arrange their songs for their live shows.
It'd be a shame if somebody stole.
Intriguing. No, that kind of dedication to the performance. It's art.
Oh. Did they because I haven't seen Aliens. Did he get hurt, Urban? I might have to get another hint, I swear. I don't want to keep cheating, but I just can't stop myself. Like a rash that I keep having to scratch.
How can I find out the idle gesture?
Keep an eye out for clues about the gestures Lady Untoward might make.
What, on the picture?
Right, start in the order of idle hand.
Alright.
I'll take it from.
We'll try again. I'm just addicted to these hints. Does anything seem out of place? This? Maybe this?
Hello, bro.
Yes.
Any luck?
Like I
But
said,
like-
we've got a lot of... If you can narrow... Do you...
Hi.
All right. We still...
Dedicated to my beloved wife, my dear Prune Club.
Let's see here. No, that's not it. Nothing but junk in this pile. Nope. Nope.
Oh wow, that's pretty cool.
That's not it either. No luck, I'm afraid. I had a look, but I can't find an idol that matches your description. Perhaps
It must
you
be hard
misremembered some of the details.
to keep the scene going when you really don't want your hand being stabbed. I'm gonna have to ask for another clue. They say, is there anything out of place? I don't see anything out of place. We're off. We're gonna cheat again.
What do you need?
Oh, I just need Dirk again.
Need a hint.
Need another hint.
I need another hint about the idle gesture.
There's a painting in the Order of Idle Hands that seems to have been touched up. I wonder what they're hiding.
Seems to have been touched up. Alright. Just one last hint. I'll just have one more. I can stop anytime I want. Does that look... Oh my god, okay. I see it. Oh.
How odd.
Would you
There's a
guys have
section
noticed
here
that?
Looks like it's been altered.
Would you guys have noticed that? The really annoying thing is you can't really pixel hunt in this game. Do you see it? Like, unless you're moving slowly enough, it won't let you just, like, look around for stuff. Yeah, you would have, yeah. Stand-minded, of course you guys would have.
I'll need something to...
Tissue. Oh, man. Yeah, you have to pick something really slowly.
Secrets lie underneath this
Which, you know,
painting.
if I was a patient person, maybe that would be okay.
Uh-oh, it's looking a little smeary. Ah, I should be able to fix it.
Oh, it's that Jesus painting. You remember the one that got...
No. Ah.
Oh.
In this
She's
version
like,
of the
I'm number
painting,
one.
Lady Unterwald is performing a hand gesture. It might be the same one I'm looking for.
Alright, hello, Brian.
Hello, Brian.
Yes, outsider.
I didn't hear him yell anything. Maud. I didn't hear anything. What did you hear?
Any luck? Like I said, if you can do you...
Yes.
It was a single...
All right. We still...
Dedicated to my beloved wife, my dear Junebug.
Maybe this one's right.
Let's see here.
Because that's where we saw. Or what we saw.
I don't even know what this thing is. Nope. Nope. Nada. That's not
Oh, I'm not
either.
feeling hopeful.
Nothing but junk in this pile. Wait a minute. What's this?
CBT Angel.
Aha! I think I've got it.
Oh, you found it?
How does this all fit in a train?
Have a look. The all-hands meeting idol. It's exactly as you described.
Thanks.
Took a bit of searching, I tell ya. It had fallen behind a few pallets of industrial-grade moisturizer.
Oh. I don't want to know what they were doing with it. Right, hello. Bend over.
I found the hand idol you were looking for.
You have? Let me have a look. Yes, I remember now. This is the one. Good news, everyone.
Good
we can
news.
finally get down to business.
Why is that guy standing looking at the...
Finally.
Maybe it's too secret. He's not allowed to know what's going on. He has to watch the wall.
And gentlemen, I'm afraid time is of the essence. We cannot procrastinate while Lady Unterwald's estate hangs in the balance.
What do you mean?
It is known that Lady Unterwald has driven her own family mad with paranoia to the point where they openly conspire against her.
No.
It has come to my attention that the Unterwald estate is approaching insolvency. I have offered to buy Lady Unterwald out, but she rebuffs me at every turn.
Oven.
I need to know.
Oh, I'll see you later. You have a good time.
To do what
You enjoy that freshly cut grass smell. Thank you
This
for being
is
here,
all
Open.
grave
I'll see
news,
you
Jean, but as you
tomorrow.
know, we only
Tomorrow
offer
for
a
Simon
nudge in the
the
right
Sorcerer
direction.
3.
We're not here to force Lady Unterwald's hand.
Lady Unterwald is compromised. If we do not move swiftly, there won't be an empire to preserve.
I propose we deliberate on this information and put forth a proposal in the coming weeks.
What?
All those in favor?
Aye.
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 Is that man supposed to
And all
be
those
facing the
against?
wall?
Nay. Nay, I say. We must act now.
Man, a couple
Well,
of
I believe
weeks.
the ayes have it.
He's not even a member of the Order.
Irrelevant. Jean's rules state that everyone present can cast a vote.
Well, what about the drunkard? Does he not get a say? Your decision isn't final until everyone has cast their vote.
Yes, I suppose you're right. Mr. Masson, what say you?
Was that for or against?
Against, I think.
I couldn't tell.
Oh, and then I
I'm
will
afraid
see you
we're
properly
deadlocked until
next
our friend
week.
Here can cast his vote.
Once again, your
Make sure you have a good
petty
weekend.
flaws prevent you from achieving anything.
Okay, so we need to get this guy to say nay.
I suspect the rosebud could put an elephant to sleep. Mr. Liu.
How can I be?
That's all.
I mean, I'm not sure what they want me to do, actually.
Hello.
How can I?
I'd like to initiate another emergency vote.
Once again, I must.
Very good.
Aye.
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 And all those against?
Nay.
Mr. Masson? Well, that provided...
Okay. Is there something we can do to wake him up a little bit?
This should get you talking again.
The soup. So let's initiate another vote.
How can
I'd like.
Very good.
Aye.
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 And all those against?
Nay.
Mr. Masson?
Aye.
The ayes have it.
What?
No.
Beautiful.
It seems we have come to an agreement. Sorry, Jean. We'll do things by the book here.
He's wearing the same suit
I've tried things your way,
that
but it is
our
clear
original
my efforts
character
here have
was
been
wearing.
Fruitless.
And the
I
Lady
see now I
Underworld
must take
gave
matters into
us.
my own hands.
Well, that sounded ominous.
My word. I'll catch up with him before he does anything rash.
I wonder if Lady Underworld kills him. Can I take his coat? No. Alright. Takes off his
You! Where
clothes.
have you been?
I'm sorry.
You said you're a detective, right?
and then gives them
I
to
said
her lawyer.
I'm a novelist. I write detective novels.
That's close enough. I need your assistance, detective novelist.
Novelist
What's the
detective.
problem?
It's my boys! I sent them to eavesdrop, repair that ventilation system.
And then throws him out the
But
window.
they haven't come back.
Like the Last Express.
They're stuck
Exactly
inside
that.
the ducts?
I could direct them back
No,
with
the
my
vents.
horn, but I blew it
Not
out
the
last
ducts.
time. I should have known they'd get lost in there.
You need me to fix your hearing horn?
Get those musician friends of yours to have a look at it. They're always blowing into their brass instruments. They'll know what to do.
Doesn't this thing go in your ear? I'm not so...
Please hurry. My
Oh, there might be a little bit of
no
earwax.
sense of direction.
Bit of a delicious snack.
Why did you send your boys into the ventilation system?
I don't have to explain. They were merely attempting some minor repairs.
Oh, I can kind of hear them.
Perfect.
Oh, it was them. Never mind. Harmer, like you've never eaten someone's earwax before. We went the wrong way. Just a little bit. to taste. A bit revolting, isn't it, actually?
I think I'll hang on to this for now. I'd rather. May I?
Of course.
Could you have a look at this horn? It's broken.
Honestly, no. What about unhonestly?
It seems to produce a sound regardless.
Not anymore. Check out the reed on this. It's knackered, mate.
I reckon you'll need a replacement reed.
Okay.
Do you have a spare? It's rather urgent.
I've only got the one, and I need it for my sax.
Can I just borrow it?
Couldn't I just borrow the reed? I'll bring it back.
I'll steal it.
You know it goes in your mouth, right? I don't think so.
Tell you what, how about another round of knifey stab?
Oh, yeah.
I don't think that's such a good idea.
If you can beat me at knifey stab, we'll hand it over.
All right.
Byron, what about my sax? I need it.
The man said it was urgent, and we're not using it right now.
That's true. It's true, because I did steal from them.
Accept your challenge. Let's play knifey stab.
Good on you, mate. Did you bring the knife back?
Oh,
it was embedded in your hand
Yeah.
last I saw it.
Not to worry. I have it right here.
Oh, I do. Okay.
As the reigning champ, I'll go first. Watch and learn.
Whoa,
Wow.
Such speed.
Incredible control.
I'd like to see you beat that.
I kind of hope it's a mini game.
Nothing.
I'm not looking.
You'll have to do better than that.
That was even slower than last time.
If I can't win playing by their rules, it's time to mix things up.
I guess.
I'll leave.
Maybe I have to drug them so that they're slower. Or...
No.
Oh, come on! I don't cover the knife with butter? Yes, I do! I thought I did! Cover the knife with butter.
May I join?
Cover the knife with butter, and then he'll stab himself with it.
I'd like a rematch.
Back for more, eh?
Remove two of our fingers, so it's only a 3-finger
Did you bring the
fillet,
knife back?
like Doomsday said. Doomsday, good morning. There we go, covered with butter.
Watch and learn.
Whoa, such speed.
Why isn't he dropping it? I covered it with
She's a
butter.
slippery one.
She's a slippery one.
I'd like to see you beat that.
All right, here goes nothing.
Oh, that's not impressive. But I covered it in butter.
Oh, I'm...
If I can't, I'll leave.
See you around.
Didn't they say that they...
Have a slab? No.
Toothpaste?
Nope.
That's not toothpaste. Hang on. Let's save as well. Right, so we can't cover it in butter. Oh, we have covered it in a bit of butter.
I'm a little too familiar.
Perhaps...
No.
There was, I think there was lube in the club room. So perhaps we can get some of that. Remember, he said that that hand idol was behind Like 6 tons of industrial lube or something. I can't get through. That's annoying.
Hello.
How?
I should be.
Farewell.
Okay.
That doesn't work.
I think maybe I need to unsharpen the knife. I like already like, oh, can I just get another clue? Hey Cisco, good morning. Gonna have a coffee. Make you up. Oh, I didn't mean to. I tripped. I tripped and I didn't mean to ask for a hint, but since I'm here.
I need to
ask the band about the hair.
I have asked them already. He can't give me any more hints.
It's the magnet I secured.
I tripped right out of that
I
phone.
can't imagine what he'd need it for.
I genuinely didn't mean to click on it.
And you did not find
If you
out.
believe me, I didn't mean to.
I'm glad we could have seen.
I just don't know. I can stop whenever I want to. I gotta cover something else with butter? I've got so much butter.
I guess no.
Yeah. I'm glad you understand, Morticious. Yeah, I was worried that everyone would think that I just, I wanted another hint. Because I'm lazy.
I don't.
Just stops delivering. I want to get that. I want to go in here. Maybe I put butter on the horn? No, don't be silly, guys.
I'm a little too familiar with how sharp this blade is. No. They wouldn't. I think I'll hang on to. May I join?
Of course.
And it's definitely not the butter thing.
I'd like
back from. You must.
We'll try it. We'll try it again. He's still just too quick.
Oh, such speed.
Incredible control.
She's a slippery one. I'd like to see you beat that.
All right, here goes nothing.
It does only appear that we have 3 fingers anyway.
Do better than that.
Like a weird trident hand.
Last time.
If I can't win playing by their rules,
All right.
I'll leave you.
See you around.
You know what? I think this is future Badger's problem. Look at all these saves in this fucking one room. Matthews, you came in just as I'm like, oh, this is future Badger's problem. Came in at my most dishonorable hour, where it's too difficult for me. I already put butter on the knife. Yeah, potion of speed. I think I need to sabotage them. Maybe I need to turn off the light. Maybe I need to put more butter on it. Maybe I need to put butter in the hand cream and then give them the hand cream. Hang on. Can I offer them the hand cream? No. Okay. Never mind. It was just, I thought maybe if we moisten their hands and then they'll drop it. Will I ever be kind to Future Badger? Nah. Should see what Future Badger does to me. Bread! Hello. Nah, Future Badger. She's a dickhead. Yeah. And Future Badger hates current Badger as well, which is, you know, so it all goes around. Use the hand cream. Butter on the cup. I think I already tried to cream it as well. It's the circle of hatred. Right. Tomorrow we are going to be back. Tomorrow we're going to be back. And we will be playing Simon the Sorcerer 3. Yeah, we're going to be playing Simon the Sorcerer 3. That's exciting. And then Friday, we'll be playing Siberia 3. Yeah. So, I'm looking forward to tomorrow. Oh, you guys have a good evening. Very much for coming. Brett, it was nice to see you. I hope you had a good Easter weekend. Lots of eggs. I'm excited for Simon 3. It's been a long time coming. Thank you very much for coming, lads. I will see you tomorrow. Have a good evening. Have fun. And I will see you then. Thank you very much. Yeah, please give Future Badger my regards. Tell her she's a dickhead. Thank you. Thank you very much, lads. Oh, turkey egg weekend. Yeah, who needs chickens when you've got turkeys? Or the Easter bunny. Now I want my Easter eggs delivered by my Easter turkey, please.